Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Ready.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyon, said hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Here we go. Kemple, the scoop. No, he went up and got it.
At any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Seek transformation. ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling. It's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back. We elevate every space.
Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
You're home for WDA basketball is the PSP Network, another early season conference matchup tonight, and it's a good one from Lynette Olson Gymnasium at Century High School. The Patriots tonight welcome the Williston Coyotes, and as you can see right away on your graphic on the screen, an undefeated matchup. Century with a nice start to their season at 4-0, and the Williston Coyotes 3-0 to start the season. So an early season dogfight in the girls WDA basketball conference to get things started here as we close in on the holiday season. Happy holidays, everybody, and welcome to Century High School tonight alongside Chuck Claremont, Todd Darmries, welcoming you to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Timely services that won't slow you down, 15-minute oil changes. Find them online at VIOC.com and find their locations in Minot and Bismarck. The Lundin's been taking care of cars for 25 years. All right, Chuck, let's bring it right off the cuff, right into the broadcast booth today. Yes, hey, happy holidays, by the way, buddy.
Hey, you too, man. We're just around the corner a week from now.
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
Absolutely. It's like, where's the time fly? I don't have all my Christmas shopping done yet.
Well, it's good you got a son here, though. I love it.
He's a fresh
just
home.
got in town. Another one's coming. Man, that's good for you. The whole family around.
Landon's working the cameras tonight to see he lost his razor his junior year of college, but that's all right. Good to have him back home, but
you know what I'm happy for? That I have a headset that it breaks my odds. You can actually see where my head stops. My hair was blending right into the wall here, so it looked like I was just face. It might still look a lot of face, but at least now I can kind of stop the top off.
Now you know why I wear a hat every night. So, all right, Chuck, let's talk about this matchup for just a second. I mean, Williston, an up-and-coming team that's kind of got their legs under them last year, returned just about everybody, and here they are undefeated with an early season test against another very good Century Patriot team.
Yeah, and they've got 5 really good girls back from last year, pretty much their whole roster in terms of people who've played. And when you can turn that roster over and the girls can play another year together, and this team has played together for, some of them since 7th grade, and the Ostrom sisters. And so ultimately, it's a group of girls that, while they may not have the depth, they definitely have the talent. And what I like about the talent that they have, too, is it's not just basketball talent. Yeah. And I love the part where people play multiple sports, and these girls play volleyball and softball, and they're in track, they're in other sports. And so I think that does so much for just the athletic ability and the intensity and what they can learn from each other. And so that says a lot about this Williston team. So, yeah, 4-0, pretty impressive considering what they had 4 wins in 22 and 23 and 24. And so really on the rise, and it's no secret that it's because of the Ostrom sisters that are a big part of that.
Yeah, they've been starting for multiple years now. And, a team that won 5 games in a 4-year span to go 10-12 last year and get to the WDA tournament, have some success, including a victory at John Cole Gymnasium last year against the Century Patriots. I'm sure the Patriots haven't forgotten about that one, by the way. But a team that had some building blocks last year, which had some building blocks and some nice things to improve upon for Williston and build on.
Yeah, and if you're second-year coach Jacob Broughton, you're liking that, right? You're saying, hey, this is pretty cool that, bottom line is I got some people back and we can build on systems. And everything I've read on this head coach Jacob Broughton is this guy starts low down in the grade school level and he's around all the games. And that's what you need to have a successful program, is recognizing that it doesn't just start when you get there in high school as a freshman. It starts back in the grade school to the junior high and above. And it sounds like this coach Jacob Broughton, who previously 10 seasons at Williston Trinity Christian, successful boys program there, that he's one of those guys that have done a really good job these last year for sure, and this year obviously to start it out as they're 3-0.
Let's dig into the girls' standings. I'll jump to the poll right now, but let's talk about the standings first. Brought to you tonight by Trusted Tire and Auto. Of course, you got Century, Mandan, Legacy, Williston, and Minot High, all undefeated in the conference, all undefeated overall, and so you've got quite a logjam at the top right now at the WDA.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of talent in the West Region, TD. Legacy 4-0. They knocked off West Fargo Horace, who, won state last year and they obviously lost their stud last year, but ultimately they returned a lot of good players, and that was a big win for Legacy to beat West Fargo Horace. And so they're sitting at 4-0 and playing really good basketball. I got a chance to see Mandan and Bismarck, and Mandan rolled over Bismarck High, and I like that Mandan team. Coach Tanner Purinton in his first year, he really is doing a good job with that group and getting play some really good defense. And they got some tenacity in Bugby and some of the other girls on that team that are playing, really well early on. And so I like what the West Region has, and I think you're going to have some good matchups here in all of our West Region on the girls' side, and it's great when we get a chance to do that these girls' games are competitive.
Other games we're watching tonight on your BNC National Bank scoreboard, you got Legacy at St. Mary's. Of course, Williston and the Coyotes here at Century. Bismarck High at Minot tonight, and Minot North at Dickinson. Then 3 of those games you have right here on the PSP network. Williston at Century, Bismarck and Minot, and North at Dickinson. All those games on the PSP network. And again, that standings of the WDA brought to you tonight by Trusted Tire and Auto. All right, fans, our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on. We'll come back and look at the poll. We'll get to our keys to the game, and we'll tell you what makes the Coyotes and the Patriots tick after their undefeated starts here on the season. More of our pregame. It's the Coyotes and the Patriots after this break on the PSP Network.
Your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need. Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
You've worked hard, saved well, and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
In times of loss, ServPro brings hope. With expertise in Minot and Bismarck, we don't just restore homes, we rebuild lives.
Nobody thinks about personal injury until it happens. But when injury strikes, so will your bills and the turmoil and everything you'll miss out on. It's a mess, and you need someone to help it all make sense. That someone is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We know the territory and the process, and we work smart and hard to get you results. It's easier to get back to normal knowing there's a team behind you. We're the ones the other side doesn't want you to call. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
There you get a look at a spot along the Missouri River here in Bismarck where the Bismarck River Warehouse used to be. Man, back in the 1870s, there used to be 20 or more steamboats parked at that baby. It was a primary hub for transportation out west before the railroads got built out. And this video was shot earlier this week. And, man, look at that river, Chuck. It was just dead calm and looks like a picture out there. And not to mention very high right now as well because of the ice jamming up and whatnot. So there you get a look across the town of Bismarck, and spot right by the water treatment plant now on River Road in Bismarck, where there used to be a big old warehouse for steamboats. As we welcome you back inside Lynette Olson Gymnasium tonight, let's jump right into our keys to the game. Brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air, and I'm going to take off Century one just so we can talk about the Coyotes first. Northern Plains Heating and Air brings you our keys to the game tonight. Call Dylan 222-2155. Make sure your furnace is ready for winter. New installations, upgrades, and all your furnace and AC needs. Dylan at Northern Plains Heating and Air, 222-2155. And Chuck, these Coyotes come in here early season undefeated, building off a nice season a season ago, and they're playing with some confidence.
Yeah, and that's important anytime you're confidence in anything, and in sports, it's a huge piece, and especially when you got a young team. They only have one senior, Kayla Slagle, and she doesn't play a whole heck of a lot. So bottom line, you got to have these younger athletes that Williston has, and they've got to have a lot of confidence, and they really do. The Ostrom twins, and we talk about Klumpker and Ergens and Wilcox, and they got girls that have played together, that are confident playing together, and then obviously with that victory last year over Century, that come into this game confident that, hey, we beat this team before. A lot of the same girls, we can beat them again.
And I love what you said about the multi-sport thing. I mean, a lot of these girls, some of them were key cogs in the first ever softball state championship. Of course, Williston's had a great tradition in cross country, and so hey, it's a program in general to be just building some confidence up in the Keystone City. So, all right, let's talk about the keys for the Century Patriots, and boy, they bring a lot of piece parts back. Just losing Zoe Austin and Chloe Buckholtz, Ashlyn Buckholtz, beg your pardon, from a year ago, but hey, one of the keys for them is they're not a big team. They're going to have to use some physicality and the ability to control the boards to get in that pressure defense that Coach Wellstead likes.
I mean, they're undersized. You take a look at their roster. Kinley Thornton's she's a freshman, got to start. She's 5'11", all right, but she's more of a guard, thin, not one of those bigs that's going to get in and bang with you. And Abby Foslin, she's 5'10", and they got one other 5'10", and that's Liv Klimpel. And so ultimately, they are undersized, and this is a Williston team that's very good at rebounding. Matter of fact, they're plus 15 on the rebounding side. When you take a look at that, that's absolutely a key to the game, and I'm sure Coach Wellstead and Coach Thornton have talked a lot about that, saying, hey, we got to do fundamentals, we got to box out, we got to rebound, no second chances. And then, to me, the key to that, too, is the rebounding, because then what they want to do is they want to get out in the break, because I know that Williston's, they don't have a deep bench, and Century's going to want to run on them, but you can't run if you don't get the rebound.
There's your Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game. Confidence for the Coyotes and rebounding for the Patriots. Call Dylan today, 222-2155. Make sure your furnace is ready for winter. Northern Plains Heating and Air brings you our keys to the game tonight. And let's take a look at that most recent girls AA poll. Came out on Monday of this week, and I guess no surprise early on. The West has had their way kind of in these East-West crossover games. Now we're into the conference seasons, but Minot High, Century, Legacy off to good starts. Of course, you got Mandan and Bismarck in that poll, and I think it just speaks to how well the West has gotten off to a start of the season here.
Yeah, they really have, and Minot is unanimous at those 17 votes, and how can you not put them there with Lily Bell and Fricky and all the rest of the crew that they have back, and so Century, Legacy, they're going to be there all year. I know Shanley's got a lot of girls back from last year. Their coach really likes that basketball team, and Davies hasn't got a game yet, which is crazy, but the history and the tradition of Davies puts them there, so they're sitting there at 5. So I like where the poll's sitting. I think that's how I voted, if I recall.
That's already like 4 days ago.
I know, it's a long time ago.
All right, we mentioned the last meeting between these two teams. Williston won at John Cole Gymnasium last year on January 31st. And it was a double counting game, 72-67. Coyotes victorious, and that broke a streak. By my count, Century had won 14 straight against Williston dating back to 2015 and 16. There's a few years in there where Williston didn't play a varsity schedule, so my calculation said 14 straight varsity contests that Century had won. So it could go farther back than that, but I'll say a milestone win for the Coyotes last year.
Yeah, big. I mean, it was a battling first half. I think Century was up 43-42, and then that second half, not quite as many points, but Wilson outscored them 30-24, ended up winning by 5 points. And I was talking to the coaches before the game, and I said, I would imagine you guys remember that game last year, right? And they kind of looked at me like, seriously? Did you really just say that? I go, I'm guessing you probably watched film a little bit. And they said, yeah, we've watched a few times in being in all seriousness. So they know this is going to be a battle, right? They understand completely what this team brings. And I know these two coaches, the one thing they are is very prepared.
There you see Coach Wellstead down there shaking hands with Jacob Broughton. Broughton in his second year, as you said earlier, Chuck, the former Williston Trinity Christian coach. And, of course, Nate Wellstead now gets to coach his daughter. And that's one of the things I want to talk to you about real quickly here. 2 gals in the starting lineup for Centuries. We'll get to the starters in just a second here. But for Century, you get Kinley Thornton and Kaylee Wellstead, the 9th graders, coming up from Horizon Middle School and now in the starting lineup. And there has not been as much hype about these middle schoolers moving up to 9th grade basketball since the likes of Lauren Ware and Logan Nisley performing at a high level, coming in as incoming freshmen.
Yeah, they've talked so much about these two girls. As a matter of fact, they were hoping that they could bring them up last year as 8th graders. And any other city in North Dakota, you probably could have done it. But Bismarck Public Schools has their system in team sports that you cannot bring an 8th grader up. I know you can in wrestling, you can in track and those pieces, but in team sports you cannot unless you need the numbers, and clearly Century has numbers. So unfortunate to those girls, but it was fortunate to the other girls that have been maybe playing that they may have been kind of filled in for. But yeah, these two girls, when you talk about freshmen that had offers their 8th grade summer coming into it after in the summer, about Division I offers with USD and NDSU and University of Mary as well. So these two girls are the real deal, and I can't wait to see them. I haven't, other than I shouldn't say I have seen them a lot, because when we do Century games, and we've been doing them a long time, these girls have been shooting before games, after games, at halftime. They've been doing stuff. We're old.
Yeah.
We've known these girls since literally they were old enough to dribble a basketball.
Yeah, they've been ball girls, ball boys, the Wellstead kids. I mean, they've been around the gym their entire careers and lives, I guess I could say.
And that shows why I have white hair, that we're getting old, TD, and that ultimately that these girls that were little kids back in the day now are old and playing and freshmen, and I can't wait to see the talent that these – and that's not all that Century has, right? They got 2 very talented freshmen, but they have a lot of other ladies back from last year that are going to not just fill in the gaps, but they're going to be main cogs in this Century Patriot team.
All right, fans, the fans are filing in. Good to have you tuned into our live stream tonight here on the PSP Network, where we like to promote local athletes. We'll come back with the anthem, with the lineups, and we'll get the party started tonight from Olson Gymnasium at Century. Coyotes, Patriots, after this break on the PSP Network.
And invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
Hi, good to have Aaron Wald and Landon Domrey's running the cameras for us tonight here on the network of PSP. Todd Domrey's alongside Chuck Claremont as we get set for the Coyotes and the Patriots. Century 4-0 on the season. They went to the Gillette, Wyoming tournament, defeating Scotts Bluff, Nebraska, Thunder Basin, Wyoming, Campbell County, the host. And in their first game of the conference, Century defeated Jamestown in convincing fashion, 90-28. Williston got to a 3-0 mark by defeating West Fargo Cheyenne on the road, 73-41, and then home victories against Grand Forks Central and Dickinson. And I guess neither team has been tested. The margin of victory for the Williston Coyotes, Chuck, is 47, and the Century Patriot margin of victory has been 38.
Yeah, so this will be the first real test if you want to take a look at that. Although I think Century had, I was thinking they had, the boys are the ones that had a closer game down in the Gillette tournament. The girls really did in the first game, maybe when they won 64-48, where it was close that first half, and they kind of had a big third quarter to run away from that game. So this will be that first true test.
Going through some of the particulars here. We'll get to the national anthem in just a second, as it is alumni night here at Century High School as well. So we'll see some of the old former Patriot girls and boys basketball players from years gone by, as it's first home game for the Patriots. And here it is now, is our time for our national anthem. Let's honor America. Let's honor those folks who serve in the armed forces, and let's honor our great flag tonight with the Rose McMurtry, Kaylee Thomas will bring you our national anthem tonight.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Yeah, nice rendition of our national anthem tonight. Little duet for us.
That was really
evening.
good.
Yeah. I'd like to do that on the PSP Network, Honor America. And let's talk to you now about these starting lineups. First up for the visiting Williston Coyotes and their second-year head coach, Jacob Broughton. Alex Ostrom will be your starting point guard, a sophomore. Joined in the backcourt by Allison Wilcox. She's a junior, multi-sport athlete, Wilcox and Ostrom. Avery Ostrom is a starting forward. Mika Klumker is a starting forward, and a third forward in the lineup is a gal that stuffs the stat sheet just about every category, the sophomore, Riley Ergens. Ostrom, Wilkins, Klumker, and Ergens, the starting five for the Williston Coyotes. Coyotes 10-12 a season ago. Century rode a hot streak late in the season to an 18-9 record and went all the way to the state title game, where they were defeated by West Fargo Horace. Century will start the two freshmen. It'll be Kaylee Wellstead, 5'8", freshman guard, and Kinley Thornton, the 5'11" freshman. I don't even know if you can call these guards and forwards for Century. They're all kind of interchangeable parts. As you got Abby Foslin, the senior, in that starting five. You got Addie Weigel, the 5'6" senior, in the starters. And Liv Klimple, the artist formerly known as Olivia Klimple, the 5'10" junior. Klimple, Weigel, Foslin, Wellstead, and Thornton is your starting five for the Patriots, and their now fifth-year head coach, Nate Wellstead. Thanks again to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for bringing you our pregame show. Local matters. Lundine's been taking care of cars for 25 years. 15-minute oil changes, stay in your car. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, find them in Minot and Bismarck, and find them online at VIOC.com. Now, somebody's going to taste defeat for the first time this season. Coyotes and the Patriots both undefeated, and we are underway. Foslin Sets up Wellstead. Ricochets that off the glass, no good. Quick return. Ostrom gets it from Ergens. Little step through to the 10, missed it. Rebound to Thornton, quickly back Century. Williston in their black unis, outlined in orange, and Century in the home whites with the blue and red trim. Patriots turn it over.
Fast ball by Thornton. Klimple couldn't handle it.
Central will extend some full court man-to-man pressure. Wilcox on the left-handed bounce into the front court. Century just gets in that sticky man-to-man defense. Foslin with a takeaway. Now she wants to go. Leaning in. No. She's fouled on the way in, and Foslin will shoot a couple.
And Foslin's one of those just nasties, I call him. She just gets in your face. Everything, the intensity is at a 10 out of 10 the entire time. And great job there by double teaming up top. Got that steal. Couldn't get the N1 possibility, but
Foslin has the first points of the night from the Serve Pro charity stripe. And Williston's going to have to handle that full court pressure that Century likes to put on. Second one, swish. 2-0 Century on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Klumker with the rack attack for 2. Mika Klumker ties this game up at 2. Well, if the team's going to pressure you just take it right at him. Oh, a rip through by Foslin with the left-handed scoop.
Boy, they're really spread out, too. It's 5 out, basically, on that one, and they allowed Abby Foslin to just go down the left side of the lane, finish with that left hand.
Wilcox tries the left side of the lane. Coyotes down by a couple. Klumker goes to the spin cycle, missed it, got it back, blocked away by Klimple. Set shot from the left elbow, no good for Wilcox, and it scuttles out of bounds, and it'll belong to Century.
You can tell the athletic ability right now with early on with this Coyote team. I haven't got a chance to see him. I know I did the game in West Region, or I think I did, and man, my memory, a lot has happened since then. Speaking of white hair, memory goes too, huh?
Foslin, nice find. Wellstead for 2.
Yeah, she got by her initial defender, got helped, and then a great job by Wellstead going to the back door.
6-2 Century early on. Klumker operating. Boy, Century just invades your personal space and makes you uncomfortable with this sticky man-to-man half-court defense. Wilcox, post touch. Avery Ostrom inside out, and Wilcox knocks down the jumper.
Yeah, and that's what Avery's going to have to do, because you can see early on she's getting double, triple team, so it's going to have to be get in, find somebody that's going to be open, and a good find in the baseline there by Wilcox.
Coyotes switching up top. They lob it into Century down low. Liv Klimple, catch, shoot, no good, too strong. Rebound cleared by Alex Ostrom. Quickly ahead, Coyotes want to run. Wilcox will stop and pop, that's off the rim. Weak side Karam, cleared by Foslin. 6-4, Century on top. Thornton looks backdoor. Klimple in a tough spot underneath the basket. And that's last touch by Williston.
A nice read by Thornton. But good help defense by Williston really shut that down. They didn't give Klimple a wide open look on the backdoor cut.
Central lob it to the free throw line. Foslin jab right, go left, little floater. Oh, sweet shot for Abby Foslin.
Yeah, Abby Foslin, great jab step to the right, took one kind of clear dribble to her left, hit the 15-footer.
Century has doubled up Williston, 8-4. Alex Ostrom to her strong hand. She's the lefty, Avery the righty of the 2 Ostrom twins. Ergens, Klumker, off the 10 from downtown. Rebound Foslin. Abby Foslin's been all over the place.
Yeah. And that's how she plays.
Yeah.
I mean, she is every level, inside, outside, defend, rebound, steal. I think she had 3 steals a game last year.
Hey, fans, tonight's game brought to you in part by Minot State. Be seen, be heard, be you at MSU. Post up for Thornton. Squares up, skips cross court, extra pass, another extra pass. Foslin locks and loads wide right. Weigel tracks down a rebound. Second chance for Century. Klimple gets downhill.
A skip pass there by Wellstead. And then Klimpel went right to the rack and got a little mini hook shot TD to the right side.
Yeah, a little Magic Johnson kind of running
Yeah,
hook.
Totally.
Alex Ostrom back, and it's 10-4. Williston trailing by 6. 10-4, good buddy. Ergens inside out. Wilcox, yes. Boy, they're giving her that shot, and she's hitting them.
Yeah, that mid-range jump shot by Allison Wilcox. She's 2 of 3 now. A confidence, you talk about that. Looked very confident. All 3 of those looks, made 2 of them.
Wellstead, little hesitation, and that gets kicked there by Avery Ostrom. And you get your first substitutions into the game. Century will bring on Allie Volk. And none other than Lakin Johnson.
Allie Volk, last year, almost 6 points a game, made 35 threes. She's one of those designated three-point shooters, had some big games.
Century, a little handoff play, and somehow Wellstead didn't shuffle the puppies, and she banked it home.
Yeah, Klumker kind of fell backwards. They were hoping to get a charge on that one, but good no call by the officials. Good aggressive play by Wellstead.
Oh, how about that pick by Klimpel? Now Century's got numbers. Klimpel, Wellstead, extra pass from downtown, Allie Volk.
Would you call that right out of bed, TD? As a 2-pointer just inside the 3-point line, but great read by Wellstead again. Give her another assist.
Century's got the pace cranked up. And now a tip pass. Last touch by Ostrom after Klimpel got a fingernail on it.
2 turnovers now and back-to-back possessions for the Coyotes. This is exactly what the doctor ordered, high pressure. I think you mentioned you had talked about that too in the pregame with me, TD, about pressure. How do you handle Century's pressure?
Patriots are locked in defensively here to start. Wellstead from the high left side. Post up Klimpel. Lakin Johnson. No, too strong from deep. Klimpel. Rebound. Oh, spun it up a little too strong. Rebound Klumker and a reach-in foul.
Yeah, good call by the official. She had reached through that left elbow. Got ball, but also got the elbow. She had to go through it, so... Lakin Johnson, you miss a shot. What's the first thing you do? Let's get some tape on that left arm. That wasn't good. Got to take that off. Good shooters find something to blame, Todd. I know you always did. Usually it was the pick. My pick wasn't good enough, I think is what it was back in the day.
You always said the only shots I missed was when I was fading away.
That's right. I told you that.
Yeah. If I was just straight up and down, they were going down.
They were money.
Talk about
Speaking
going
of money,
down,
right?
Mika Klumker from downtown.
5 points now, 6 threes in the season, been in double figures every game. Super consistent ball players. Mika, just a junior.
Since she's been going to the post up with Klimpel. Oh, she plays some bully ball down there. Double team comes. Century swings it to Lakin Johnson. Volk, reversal, another post up, another double team. Down to 5 to shoot. Johnson step in from the elbow, no good. That's pretty good defense right there by Williston.
Yeah, really good. I mean, they switched, got in the face of the shooters. Nobody got a good look.
Well, Williston, the team that not quite as deep. They won't go deep into that bench. There goes Alex Ostrom to her strong hand. Oh, Heartbreak Hotel. It spun off. Rebound Wellstead. Quicks to the timeline to Johnson. Century on top on your BNC Bank scoreboard, 14-9. 11:30 to play in a fast-moving first half. Klimpel with an eyebrow fake. Volk wants it from downtown. Oh,
it's the first Eenie Annie over the year.
Shot it 20 from 19.
Yep.
Wilcox wants it.
Tell you, another 15-footer right there, Todd. That's one of those, you know, in the gym by yourself, practicing around. She's had 4 different looks from 4 different spots, but all about 15 foot. A mid-range shot's not easy.
She's perfected the mid-range here in the first half and knocked down 3 of those so far. She's got 6 points to pace Williston. Wellstead, ooh, how about that little shake and bake to the left?
Boy, look at that one on the potential replay down the road. That was a great little crossover back, little shimmy shake, and then a left-handed finish.
That's not a 9th grade move
that
right
is
there.
Not a 9. She does not look like a freshman, I can tell you. And even the strength, too. I mean, the outlet passes that she has, the snap passes.
Oh, the spin move.
Wow.
Klumker says, I can top that Wellstead move.
Yeah, Mika said, take that one right there. She goes to the right, does a perfectly pirouette through 2 defenders.
Good first half Bruin. A little poke check there by Wilcox. Century's now sent in 5 different gals. Williston hasn't subbed anybody in. I wonder if that will pay off in the second half, the depth for Century.
I think that's a big one. We had kind of touched on that a little bit. I know when I talked to the coaches, that's what I kind of said is it seems like they've got 5 girls. Where are they going to go after that? And I got the feeling the coaches from Century are going to push it every chance they got.
Wellstead is feeling it.
You know, that's what I talked about. It's not just a push set shot. That was a jump shot right there, Todd. You don't see that very often.
And you get Avery Ostrom on the dribble drive. There'll be a hand check there on Century. How about this replay right here for Wellstead? Just locking and loading from downtown. Little pin down screen.
That's what I'm talking about. There's a little jump shot.
Yeah, doesn't take her long to get it going on your Ryan Family Dealership replay. Wellstead's got 9. Century leads by 6. The Ostroms go a little screen and roll on the inbounds. Now weak side Wilcox floats a shot up, no good. Klumker rebounds. Oh, how about that play? Got it too. Ostrom, count it! And a foul!
I was just going to say the Ostroms have not scored yet, but great job of getting the loose ball by Klumker. And what does she do? Or Klumker, excuse me. And what does she do? Gets it right to a cutting Alex Ostrom. Finishes with that left hand, and she is left-handed, so.
Yeah, the hoop and the harm, and we got back just in time for the and one from the Serve Pro stripe.
Klimp will check back in as Allie Volk will take a seat.
19-16, Century leads by 3. Wellstead keeps the bounce, goes to the floater.
I mean, the stop and start move about 4 times on that double high pick and finally blew by the Williston Coyote. And she's right-handed, but boy, she is really good with that left hand.
Avery Ostrom couldn't hit it from the left wing from deep. 1 and done for the Coyotes. Century by 5. You better find out where Kaylee Wellstead is right now.
Yeah, what her range is.
Thornton on the dribble drive on the attack, and somebody from Williston got a piece of Thornton on the way in.
Just the first foul for the Coyotes, right? But are they going to call that a shooting foul? I thought she was trying to pass it down low, wasn't she?
Well, I say it's a foul on Allie Wilcox.
I bet if you asked her, she'd tell you, yeah, I think I was trying to pass it down low to Klimple, but, well, she probably wouldn't tell you till maybe tomorrow.
Thornton already a 75% free throw shooter on the season. Misfires on the first one from the Serve Pro stripe. Serve Pro's got 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians. Fire and water cleanup and restoration at Serve Pro.
Dad, a pretty good athlete himself. Matt Thornton, assistant coach, 2-time state champ for the Demons, couple-time All-State. I mean, they play a lot alike watching him. I mean, he wasn't the quickest guy, but, man, he was one of the smartest on the court. And I got a feeling that Kinley plays similar.
Klumker missed everything. Ostrom rebounds. Oh, she missed a bunny. Alex is going to want that one back. Now Century gets it to Fosland, right to the tin. Count it.
Boy, how many times, Todd, are we seeing opposite hand that the Demon or the Patriots continue to go left hand, and a great finish by Fosland. You see here on the Ryan Family Dealership replay, crosses over in front of Klumker and goes all the way to the rim. Gets the foul, and Klumper's got a chance for an N1 where she's got 8 points already.
Mika Klumker picks up her first personal. Fosland and Wellstead been doing some damage here for Century. Fosland has the N1.
9 for her. 11 for Wellstead.
That'd be 20 of the 25.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Nice crossover there by Avery Ostrom. Oh, but a return to sender. Klimple knocks that one out of bounds.
I'm pretty sure Klimple had a lot of blocks last year. I got to check my stats.
Ergens gets it in. Oh, right into the basketball game, and knocking that down was Jovi Zander. And she hits it, and Coach Broughton wants a First International Bank and Trust timeout. Good first half Bruin here with 8:26 to play. We break in the first half. Century on top 25-18, and we'll send you to break with that latest hit there by Jovi Zander for the Coyotes.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There are some things in life we can't control, but what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
Well, you're going to hear a little bit about Gibson Kinnebury. Just got a quick look at him there as we come back in from break, brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. Century 25, Williston 18. Patriots with possession, moving north to south here. Klimple against Ergens. Little jump hook, nicely done.
Set play out of the timeout as they just got her down in the block, kind of one-on-one. Said, hey, just spun to the middle, did a right-handed jump hook for Liv Klimple.
Ergens picks up the bounce. Hounded there by Wellstead. Good ball pressure. Alex Ostrom in the painted area. Kick out to Avery. Handoff and a shot put up there for Alex Ostrom is strong. Foslin's been the chairman of the boards here for Century, and she runs it into the front court. Thornton from downtown.
Well, she had set up the entire time, just kind of waiting. Down in a crouch, perfectly thrown pass by Abby Foslin. First points of the game for Kinley Thornton.
Foslin went for a steal, or Wellstead went for a steal at the timeline. Ergens got in deep, couldn't hit it, got a rebound. Zander leaves it for Ostrom. Back to Zander. Not good spacing right in this set here for Williston, and it causes a turnover. Thornton gets it up ahead to Wellstead. You'll be hearing that for about 4 more years.
Thornton to Wellstead. Yep. As just took off there, filled that lane. Thornton found her. They played together a lot in the summer, too.
Century by 14. Williston could use a hoop or two here.
A 7-0 run right now.
Zander with a hard jab to Wilcox. Ostrom jabs and fires. Yes!
Yeah, Liv Klimple, and she realizes, okay, I see her range now. I know where I got to get to. I got to get 2 feet behind that three-point line. Oh, somebody missed us.
Yep, the Williston defense was on vacation, and Olivia Klimple laid it in after Avery Ostrom got her first points of the game on the other end. Williston gets 3, Century gets a gift 2. Ergens. And finally, you get a timeout. Again, brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. They've been doing it since 1910, serving communities in Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota. Find them online at FIBT.com. Just a short timeout. Keep this right here. Century on top, 34-21. Get your Ryan Family Dealership replay. As I can't remember what I got with the Avery Ostrom.
The 3, yeah. There you just kind of jabbed, just got Klimple just back enough to get an open look. Got the
bench celly.
I love it. That's good job right there. That's a good one. Staying in the game. You know, I thought that was interesting. I tell you, these coaches seem similar to me in that Nate Wellstead coached 12 years in the boys program, and obviously had a daughter coming up that he had been coaching from 2nd grade on. And I take a look at Jacob Broughton, and my research shows he's got 4 daughters, TD. And so, ultimately in boys coaching for 10 seasons, and now he's kind of crossing over on the girls' side. And maybe that's part of it, is he's got, some, I think his daughters are 9 is his oldest, Cora, but she's a basketball player. I saw some film on her on Facebook.
Yeah, Century had Williston kind of spread out, but then Klimple, a little nickel and dimer. As you can tell, tonight's game brought to you in part by the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot, the Marketplace Foods Plaza. They're there for all your packing and shipping needs. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. Try the Blue Buffalo or the plain cheese. And they deliver 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza brings you tonight's game. Oh, another takeaway by Wellstead. She's been a fly in the ointment here in the first 18. And a tip pass goes out of bounds. Reminding you today's game brought to you in part by Farstead Oil. Sales team to help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricant, and DEF needs. Proudly serving North Dakota, Montana, western Minnesota since 1938. That's Farstead Oil. Foslin wants to get into the action, tries to shovel it to Klimple. And Wellstead wants timeout. Nobody heard him. It's going to be a tied-up basketball, and the arrow and the possession will belong to Williston.
I don't think anybody had control of it. Official was right there. Josh Cattell's in the house tonight.
Yeah. He had the game the other night that Joe and I did.
Okay. Brothers Cattell in the same gym.
One of them's calling his other brother's game. He said every call he made that night was good. Really good.
Okay, well, that's good, brother, saying that.
I don't know if he actually meant it, but that's what he said.
Well, he was positive, so that's cool. Like we got a little hip check by Mika Klumker on Wellstead.
There's that ball pressure again by.
Yeah, you just get frustrated after a while, you know.
I mean, just watch what Wellstead's doing here. She's just consistently been doing that. That little bit of ball pressure, and it hasn't resulted in turnovers or time, but it's got Williston out of sorts. It's got them pushed out maybe 5-10 farther feet than they're used to playing.
Yeah, I mean, they got 5 turnovers, which isn't horrible. I mean, if you finish the game at 10-12, that's pretty reasonable for high school.
Century by 13.
It's a double high pick they love. Again.
Wellstead gets the double high screen. Kick out Foslin. Sets the puppies from downtown. No. Klimple, extra pass, three-pointer, yes!
Inside out, Klimple, offensive rebound. She was just a beast on the offensive rebound last year. Got it, looked right out to a wide-open look from Addie Weigel.
Addie Weigel buries that one, and then you get a shuffle of puppies in the other end for the Williston Coyotes. Hey, fans, today's game brought to you by Bones Barbecue Sauce. True North Dakota original, created and bottled right here in North Dakota. Find it at your local grocery. Cashwise, Marketplace, and Family Fare. Williston has checked on Kayla Slagle. She got picked there. Wellstead. Weigel. Extra pass, Volk. Down to 5 to shoot. Wellstead's got to create something. Behind the back, got tangled up, and boy, nothing gets you fired up more than a shot clock violation.
A little bit too much dribbling right there. You got to understand where the shot clock was, and better off, from my perspective, you had 4 seconds in the shot clock. You were about 2 feet behind the three-point line. I'd have let her fly. Well, you would have, I know.
Well, as opposed to getting a violation.
Well, exactly.
Any possession that ends in a shot is a good possession, right? Wilcox, kick out Klumker, and Volk was boxing out.
I think Weigel got a piece of that.
Yeah. Alex Ostrom tried to get a rebound, but she was getting pushed out away from the basket. And it's a stop for Century with 3.5 to play. First half. Stay tuned. Our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report comes up next.
Boy, it was 19-16. Got an 18-5 run here by the Patriots.
I think Century might have got away with a shuffle of the puppies there right in front of the official. Thornton to the jump hook. Nope.
And they like that ISO on that block.
Thrown way ahead. And, boy, Klumker hit the wall hard.
Yeah. Ooh. I mean, that was a great catch by Klumker. It would have been a touchdown. She got 1 foot in bounds before she had to save it, but she's all right.
Yeah,
she's tough.
Yeah.
Averaging 14 a game. She had 11, 11, and 21 in the first 3 games. That's 7 in this one.
Plays third base and pitches, gets into the circle in softball. So
it's pretty good. All WDA pitcher.
Yep. She'll rub some dirt on it and be fine.
and they won state last year, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
First ever
time ever. First time they made it to state, I think, correct?
First time made it to state.
1 for 1.
Runner up in the WDA. How about that little step through? Hello.
Wow. Let's see that baby again. That was pretty impressive. Even your own teammates came over and said, "Are you kidding me?" Freshman. That's this little dribble by Foslin gets it out to her and the Ryan family replay. Kind of a step through, then a lean up with the right hand, flips it up in the air and gets the motor dome around the outside and in.
And she converts the old-fashioned three-point play, does Kaylee Wellstead.
It's not a bad first half. 16. That's her, I would say, her career high, because she had 9, 2, 12, and 13. So that's career high in high school.
In the first half.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, nice play there by Avery Ostrom. Short, though. Century has almost doubled up Williston here in the first half. Patriots will reverse it. Thornton has to save it. Nicely done. Gets it into Klimpel. Skip pass. Weigel. No. Good weak side block out there for Avery Ostrom. And here comes Riley Ergens. Ergens to the 10. Got contested. Century, they baseball pass up ahead. Nope. Taken away. I guess in girls basketball that would be a softball pass up ahead.
It's pretty good athletic play, though.
Alex Ostrom couldn't hit it from downtown. And a couple Patriots on their derrieres, and it goes out of bounds off of Century.
Klimpel knocked it out as she fell over the top of her own teammate, Foslin. Century girls on the volleyball side, TD, they were undefeated, I think, or had one loss going in the state championship. I think that was I don't want to say an upset. I guess it was in the semis, right?
Yep. These teams were tough.
Yep.
Ergens couldn't hit it from downtown, and the offense has kind of evaporated here for Williston. Thornton contested. No. Tried to get it back. Ergens kept it alive, and here comes Avery Ostrom. 82 seconds to play first half. Oh, nice play. Ergens leaves it for Ostrom on the fun side.
Boy, I like what Williston does, too. They just keep attacking, Todd. I love that. Great job by Ergens getting all the way to the rim and then passing it over to Alex Ostrom for her second basket.
Both teams have been man-to-man throughout. Foslin to the crossover. Oh, that was blocked by Alex Ostrom, and I think it went off of her ponytail.
It did, as Wilcox is kind of laughing because it just followed her face all the way down her back of her neck and out of bounds.
Well, that's the one trend I've seen here in 2025 and 2026. The girls' ponytails have gotten longer and bushier.
Hey, TD, and then they're in their way with their numbers.
Oh, you telling me,
the Bismarck
man.
High, I kept 2 was 22, and Scott would be like, hey, that's 2, or that's, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
It's the ponytail. That's a reality.
Foslin, to beat the buzzer, they get it to Klimpel.
What a nice shuffle pass down low to Klimpel. Down to, 3 or 2 seconds on that one, and Klimpel wide open again, Todd.
Williston can't hold it for the final shot as Ostrom launches from 22. Long rebound tracked down by Klumker. Mika to Ergens. Now Williston can hold it for the final shot. Klumker on the bounce. Ergens bobbled it momentarily. Williston just invades her personal space immediately. Wilcox fires it down low. Alex Ostrom collects. And scores.
And what a catch initially, Todd. I mean, a great hard pass to her. She reels it in. Finishes again on the left side.
Man, that's the way the first half will go into the Brooks. Impressive for Century, putting up numbers, playing some sticky D. Patriots lead 42-25, and our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report comes up next. Now we'll send you the break with that final buzzer beater there for Alex Ostrom here of the Williston Coyotes.
Is proudly brought to you by make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Breathe in.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There's some things in life we can't control. But what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
It's our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. Boy, there's a Christmas tradition in the capital city. The Shimoleski Christmas Corner. The corner of Kennedy Avenue and North 23rd Street in Bismarck, open from Thanksgiving to 1 week after the New Year. It's been reported that you can see this thing from the International Space Station.
That's crazy. I've not been by that in a long time. I got to make it a point to get over there over Christmas.
Oh, it is something else. I mean, they got hot chocolate, they got concessions, they raise money for local charities, and There is a steady stream of vehicles caravanning on and around the property of the Shimoleski Christmas Corner, as there we bring you the sights and sounds on our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. Now we're back inside of Lynette Olson Gymnasium. And oh, by the way, the Century Band has shown up, if you can't hear them.
Yeah. They're right in front of me.
They're right in front of us.
Hey, nothing better than we got a little UND hat right in front of me, a little Sioux head. Want one of the trombones. That's favorite look right there. Got to like that. That's a good effort.
All right, fans, Jerome's Collision Center halftime show. Accidents are a part of life. Or at Jerome's, their goal is to get your car and life back on the road. Been doing it since 1975. 701-852-5126. Schedule your collision repair and other service. It's their specialty at Jerome's Collision Repair, that is. They value you and your car at Jerome's Collision Center. Good to have them on board as our season-long halftime sponsor. 42-25. Century leads. Good offense and good sticky defense for the Patriots. Williston hung around for much of that half, but boy, too much firepower there for Century as they got a lead of 17 here at the break.
Yeah, we talked about that early on. It was just before halfway through that first half. It was 19-16, and man, what a run the Patriots, and a lot of it was the defensive side, and then Williston kind of went cold at the end of that first half. So it was a 23-9 finish of the first half, and that's why you see this 17-point lead at this point. So Wilson's got a long uphill battle that second half.
All right, Chuck. While we can hear you, let's go. Oh, let's buzz through those halftime numbers. Brought to you by Jerome's.
I'll be loud. So for the Coyotes, 7 points for Mika Klunker, 7 for Alex Ostrom, 6 for Allison Wilcox, a 3 for Avery Ostrom, and then 2 for Jovi Zander for their total of 25. They had just one free throw, made it, and then they had 2 3-pointers in the first half for their total of 25. For the Patriots, it was a 16 of the freshman Kaylee Wellstead. She had 2, she had a 3, and she had an N1 to make up those 16 points. 9 for Abby Fossen in the first half. 3 field goals and 3 free throws for her 9 points. 8 for Olivia Klimpel as she's got 4 field goals. Addie Weigel hit a triple, and then Allie Volk, we had said, I thought it was a 2, but they must have gave her a 3 because we were short a point there. So 3 points for Allie Weigel. And Kinley Thornton also has 3 in that first half for their total of 42. They were 4 for 6 from the free throw line, and they made 4 3-pointers in that first half. And so 2 turnovers, 7 turnovers for Williston, and just 3 for the Patriots.
I muted myself just so they could hear you, Chuck, but anything stand out to you on those numbers from the first half?
I mean, I don't think so. I just think what stood out to me is not so much the numbers. The first half that stood out to me is that, ultimately it was a penetration of Kaylee Wellstead and Abby Fossil that time and time again they got in the lane, and either they scored and finished it, or they were able to get out and get some dishes. Addie Weigel's 3 was from an inside out. Allie Volk's 3 was from the same thing, a rebound pass out by Klimpel. And then Kinley Thornton, same thing. It was an inside-out ball, got into Klimpel, another outside pass. So I like Century just playing very efficient and effective on the offensive side, and we know what they've done defensively in terms of just shut down the Ostrom twins, where Alex has 7, and she did kind of come on, made a couple buckets late, but just 3 points for Avery Ostrom, who's averaging 25 a game in the first 3 games of this year.
I think it's for me it was the ball pressure for Century. It just took Williston kind of out of sorts.
I completely agree.
All right, fans, there's your Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. Let's take a quick glance at our schedule for the rest of the week. Got a triple header of WDA basketball tonight at Dickinson and at Minot as well. Boys hockey we had to cancel tonight as you got the semifinals of the boys our Redeemers tournament up in Minot tonight and third place in championship tomorrow. There's your schedule on the PSP network. Second half comes up next. Thanks again to Jerome's for bringing you our halftime report here on the PSP network as Century leads by 17.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There are some things in life we can't control, but what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Back in action here as we get our second half rolling on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Century on top, 42-25. Make it 40. No, it was almost in and it went out. And it goes to Williston.
Well, what you got to do is one possession at a time, and so far you got a stop. See if they can come back the other side and have a good first solid offensive possession.
Well, now we can turn that crowd mic up a little bit now that the band's not going.
They can't play during the game.
9,000 decibels right in front of us.
Well, we got the tubas and the trumpets. And
Avery Ostrom goes to the spin shot, couldn't hit it. Century's got some numbers. They tried to toss it ahead to Wellstead, but that was good passing lane defense there by Ergens.
Yeah, I liked it because she totally was going to throw a different type of pass, Todd. Ergens stepped in front of Wellstead, and then Abby Foslin tried to get a little bit more on it, but she's saying to Kaylee, "Hey, I wanted you to go post there on that one." Then after she picked you up, you gotta cut inside. You gotta read that.
Alex Ostrom sets the offense to Wilcox. Klumker out there along with Ergens, the two Ostrom twins.
Oh, Addie Weigel starting. I was thinking that was Johnson. My bad, Todd.
Down to 5 to shoot. Williston tries to lob it over the top. Nice catch by Klumker. Kick out to Wilcox, and she hit it again.
And guess how far she was out?
15 feet.
15 feet. She knows her range. I love it that people understand their roles and understand their strengths.
Williston gets the first 2 of the second half. Century gets a post up to Klimpel. Liv, one-on-one. Out to Thornton. Round the wheel to Weigel. She spins a shot up. Klimpel put back, and she's fouled.
Offensive rebound again for Olivia Klimpel. She is going to probably get a double-double tonight. I'm going to guess that's probably 8 rebounds. She just camps around the lane, got great inside position on Mika Klumpker, and then went right back up. She's smiling, saying, hey, I got the bounce there.
And she's got the old-fashioned three-point play.
Well, she's got the points in double figures now with 11.
From the serve pro stripe, Klimpel makes it 45-27 in favor of Century. And the other thing about the game, we haven't mentioned the Zebras one time tonight.
No.
But a nicely officiated contest.
Well, we mentioned one of their names that was here, our buddy Josh.
Yeah.
But
that's just because he broadcasts for us on the winter
on
or the
yeah,
fall,
football
sometimes
side.
for football.
Yep.
Klumker got it. Oh, the hoop and the arm.
Boy, great job throwing the ball in from Riley Ergens. You mentioned her 5 assists a game, TD. What a great look right there. Here's the Ryan Family Dealership replay. Had great position, and she had to drop that one right in there over 2 different Century Patriots.
Yeah, that was not an easy catch, not an easy pass. Ergens put it on the money. Klumker finished it, but couldn't finish the old-fashioned three-point play from the serve pro stripe. Wide open, Weigel. No, deep. Rebound Thornton. Almost shuffled the puppies.
That's
Coach Broughton wanted it.
Totally did.
Now Thornton open for 3. Of course, she hits it.
Boy, she just sets her feet too, Todd. And a great spin, great rotation. Release with that one finger, man. There's a reason she's a good shooter. 10 of 21 coming into this game from the three-point stripe.
Ergens bobbled it. Century's got a run out and an easy deuce for Foslin.
And they're looking out too. Century's releasing. I think they're confident in their rebounding with Klimpel and Foslin, or I guess Foslin when who took off.
Coach Wellstead out there getting in a defensive stance, and it's causing turnovers. Now it's poke checked out of bounds by Ergens. It'll be Century basketball. Hey fans, today's game also brought to you in part by Val's Cyclery. Locally owned and operated in downtown Minot since 1960. They got e-bikes, they got a sharpening center, they got a fitness center, and more at Val's Cyclery.
I love it. If you're a business, you got to diversify.
You got that right. Avery Ostrom. Thought she grew some contact there from Klimpel. No call.
Yeah, give her a block. But Coach Broughton not happy right now at all.
Wellstead slams on the brakes. Defense flies by, and she knocks it down.
Yeah, the great crossover jump stop. Kind of a flashlight jump shot. Didn't get much over the rim, but enough where it caught that back rim and went in.
That's not an easy shot to get touch on.
No.
How about that? Takeaway for Klimpel. And then she gets into the body of Avery Ostrom.
Boy, Ostrom had her pocket picked at half court and then tried to play good defense, and good take by Olivia Klimpel.
Man, you know, as electric of a game as Kaylee Wellstead has had today, boy, I think Klimpel's making a case for an MVP consideration here.
She totally is. You know, so last year, Todd, I was just looking at this. So in 26 games, she had 80 offensive rebounds. So over 3 offensive rebounds a game. You can see that she is just, works her way inside, gets great position.
She gets 1 of 2 from the serve pro stripe. Now Century double teaming everywhere. Williston into the front court. Avery Ostrom wants it from downtown, missed everything. Wellstead, break up ahead. Oh, the catch and finish for Foslin was nice.
Yeah, what a pass. And Wellstead is constantly looking forward, too. She gets those rebounds. Great job of looking ahead as you got Foslin running the floor right here. Todd, here's your replay. What a great job. She looks ahead. There it is. Little flip pass. Finish with the left.
That was a tough catch and finish for Foslin on your Ryan Family Dealership replay. And we got a break in the action. 55-29. Century leads with 14:22 to play in the contest.
This page isn't a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
First International Bank and Trust brings you that timeout. Full service, family owned, independent community bank. Founded in 1910. Locations in Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota. Find them online at FIBT.com. Of course, you got our ND score feed rolling across the bottom. Girls basketball scores from across the state. How about that little pick? Foslin took it away, and then she went into the body of Riley Ergens.
You think they're doing a paper, rock, scissors on who has to bring the ball up against Wellstead or Fosland? I mean, those two girls are just tigers all over the offensive side, whoever's trying to bring it across half court. And it's just man-to-man.
Yep.
There's no trapping.
Foslin knocks down the first one from the serve pro stripe. Good to have Aaron Wald, Landon Domries running the cameras, producing for us tonight alongside Chuck Claremont. Todd Domries with you at Lynette Olson Gymnasium here at Century High School.
Yeah, but some special love out to Andy Woodmansey, a Century Patriot teacher. She had a little bit of medical procedure done this week, and it sounds like she's doing awesome. Because Woody TD, thanks for stepping in for Scott as he's being a good spouse.
Yeah, speedy recovery to Andy.
Yeah.
And that was a shuffle of the puppies. And I can, the Williston faithful are not thinking they're getting too many home cooking calls here on the road today, as Century feels like they've gotten a few. Volk from deep, long rebound. Karams out to Xander. Jovi collects that. Williston into the front court. Williston, a team that's averaging 85 points a game.
I don't think they're going to get there.
Yeah, not today, but this is certainly the stiffest test that Williston has faced this season.
It's 73, 94, 89 against Dickinson.
Inside to Avery Ostrom. Contested shot, missed it. And now I think Ostrom just picked up a personal. Yep.
Avery Ostrom and her sister. The mom is Cody Schmitz. Well, it's Cody Ostrom, obviously, but Cody Schmitz, that's a name.
Oh, yeah.
Big-time name in the Williston area. Two-time All-State. She had over almost 1,200 points, almost 800 rebounds in high school. All-State in volleyball, went to MSU Billings. Great awards. Even the Pac West Player of the Year. I mean, it's a pretty amazing athlete.
And now a takeaway by Williston. Nice play by Xander. And it results in a foul being called on Century.
So, to finish that comment.
Yeah, you mentioned the Schmitz name.
I mean, we've done Jake Schmitz's. I mean, he was a Mr. Basketball candidate in All-State. I think Williston got third the year he was a senior. And obviously we know somebody in the broadcast area, her great uncle, Oral Schmitz, that's 25 years with KFYR. Todd, I think we just were getting started when Oral and Tom Woodmansey were getting out.
Yep, Alex Ostrom puts that layup in as, Tom Woodmansey, Oral Schmitz, Doug Bowers, Scott Woodmansey.
Larry Foost.
Foosty, yep. That's the guys that got us into the broadcast business. There's some names from the past.
Yeah, and they should all be in the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Famers, all one and all.
Yeah.
As a rebound, scoop for Klimpel.
Klimpel again, another offensive rebound.
Yeah,
she's clearly a double-double. You're right. She is absolutely battling Kaylee Wellstead right now for the Sport Clips Player of the Game.
Yeah, you got that right. Avery Ostrom pressing the issue, couldn't get it. Xander rebounds. Wilcox, the mid-range, airbank that one too strong. Rebound, guess who? Wellstead has it. Century runs out. Wellstead to the crossover, to the step through, to the left-handed lay-in.
That's a lot of time spent in the gym. Crossover, jump stop, gather, step through.
Avery Ostrom, yes, from downtown.
Tried to pull a smile up, but couldn't. She's got the scowl right now saying, hey, we got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Song is that, TD?
Little diagonal. Little Smoking the Bandit.
There you go.
Eastbound, down.
Klimpel, another rebound. Couldn't get the putback to go.
As Klimpel will go to the serve pro stripe for a couple. Stay tuned. You got the boys game coming up next. As the gym has, Century's got such a great following. And the Century boys team a little bit like the Beatles right now.
Yeah.
They've got a little following.
They really do. Well, and they're, the Kinnebrew and Nisley, and man, they're loaded. They have pretty much everybody back except Kemple. Now, that's one big guy that obviously was one of the key cogs in that state championship, so missing him is huge.
Alex Strim, I beg your pardon, into the defense. Williston's just, they
Can't
feel
coach.
like they are not getting the benefit of a call or two.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's 30 or 28 points worth of calls, but that was a tough one. We got a new Century Patriot checking in, Bella Martell.
Poked away by Wellstead. Then Volk dug it out. Wellstead again. Might have shuffled the puppies to Martell. Extra pass. Thornton locks and loads. Wide right.
Ban couldn't believe she missed.
Alex Ostrom. Century back quickly. Bella Martell, the 5'9 junior, as you said, Chuck, is on for the Patriots. Ergens.
Oh, there was a little hit from Wellstead that could have got called.
Oh, nice finish.
Yeah, that's a really nice finish from
Jovi Zander.
Jovi Zander, second bucket of the game, went right at Wellstead, drew some contact, used the glass.
10.5 to play in the contest. Century cruising here, 62-36 in a battle of undefeated teams here, early on in the season, of course. Williston's going to be around for the entire season, though. They've got some talent on this squad. As Volk connects from downtown.
Second three, good job of passing the ball around for the Patriots. That it doesn't get held for very long. It's boom, boom, boom in the corner, and Volk with a quick release.
Avery Ostrom from deep. Nope. Rebound. Twin sister with ESP. Grabs it and lays it in.
Yeah, in double figures now. Alex Ostrom, went right to that near side block. Got the offensive rebound and put back. Used her right hand this time.
Martell, a couple bounces in the paint. Inside out Thornton. And she delivers.
Just her feet set. Nothing but net.
Thornton hits her third from downtown, and a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. Century by 30 with 9:33 to play in the contest. We'll break and send you to break with this latest Kinley Thornton hit.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
We realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Shot missed there by Alex Ostrom, tied up basketball. Williston will retain possession, their black uniforms, the orange trim, white numerals.
That was a set play, too, out of bounds.
And they throw it right into Lakin Johnson. Takeaway for Century. Stay tuned after the game. Our planning team financial advisors, Shots Crossroads postgame show. In that postgame, we'll give you our MVP of the contest, brought to you by Sport Clips, and your Spas Etc. move of the game. Wellstead gets it back. Corner three is good.
Great little two-person game. Lakin Johnson dished it to her, and then she got double teamed, and boy, went right to that three-point baseline where she was wide open for Wellstead for her second three. What is that? Puts her over 20, 23 for the game now.
Century cruising. 71-38 on that BNC Bank scoreboard. Poked away. Patriots, Bella Martell bounces it to Foslin, and she's hit.
Going to be fourth on Wilcox and Century, just the pressure. They take that turnover. It isn't like they get it and wait for everybody to go by and walk it up. They get the turnover, and they just turn and burn, spread the floor. Foslin's out running. It's kind of like who can get to that diagonal cut quicker.
Foslin from the serve pro stripe misses the first one.
Her first miss today.
Klimpel's back on for Century. Tell you today's game brought to you by Minot State University. 100 areas of study at Minot State. Be seen, be heard, be you at MSU. This game also brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. Largest laser tag playground in the region. 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza. Foslin gets one of two. Ergens gets it over to Slagle. Long three for Ostrom. Rebound Klumker. Second chance Coyotes.
I think it might be running clock. I think it's 30 points after 9 minutes, I recall, right?
Yep, it absolutely is. Headman pass. Oh!
Wow.
That was a hard finish.
I mean, what a great pass, just a touch pass over the top of the defense. And a great catch. That was Klimpel on the pass. Great over-the-shoulder catch and just immediately released it underhand.
Well, Weigel's going to have to watch the Ryan Family Dealership replay of that one because she had no clue that basketball went in.
She did not. 6 points now for her. That was pretty.
She finishes.
Well, we got a lot of opportunities for
the move of the game.
The move of the game. Is it Spazic Cetra still?
Yep. That could be a candidate right there.
Yeah, that was a good one. I don't know about that scoop in the first half by Wellstead.
That was pretty good too.
Oh, how about that? That was a good one. Reverse layup by Mika Klumker. Quick timeout by Coach.
Well, let's get you a look at this one on the Ryan Family Dealership replay. We got candidates galore tonight as Klumker just kept the bounce alive.
Nice little high pick.
Lost the handle off the wrong foot and still lays it in on the reverse. How about that?
Stays with it.
Keep it right here to say First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. Find them online at FIBT.com. And while we have a second, let's tell you about the Mandan Holiday Tournament. December 29th, 30th, and 31st from the Starion Bank Gym in Mandan. Good Class B boys basketball field, including some ranked teams in the Ray Jays. Botno coming in from the Division A. Glenolin Hebron, a team that a lot of people like this season.
Yeah. Flasher.
Linton HMB, Flasher.
I think that's a first-round game, too, isn't it?
Yeah, Linton HMB and Flasher.
That kicks it off.
That'll be a good one.
I'm guessing you're doing that one.
Get things started.
You got a bunch of relatives in Linton still, don't you?
Oh, heck yeah. As Century breaks some pressure. Williston trying to crank up this man-to-man defense. Patriots lead by 35. They let Klimpel go one-on-one in the block. That was pretty good defense there by Avery Ostrom.
Yeah, it really pushed her away from the rim.
Williston gets a stop, and now they fly into the front court. Oh, bounce pass. They get it down deep. Oh, there's been a number of those tonight for Alex Ostrom.
Well, I like the eyes for Riley Ergens, though. She really has some good skill set from that. You just seeing the floor.
Century from downtown. Lakin Johnson misfires there. Klumker into the teeth of the defense. Back out to Ergens. Lob backside. Slagle got bodied up.
Yep. Got to get Lakin Johnson. Just bumped her out of bounds. Her first personal foul. Just the third team foul for the Patriots. I got 4 ladies out, 4 new ones in for the Patriots.
Now Wellstead, Martell, and Volk back in for Century.
And Alexa Johnson, too, Todd. She's her first look. She's in the pink shoes.
Nifty little inbounds there as
didn't see it.
Avery Ostrom.
I was looking at pink shoes, sorry.
Got the inbound set, put it in, and got hit.
A little pick
screen from
on
the
that
top.
one. Yeah, it was nice.
Catch and finish and a foul. And Ostrom back iron on the and one, and then she immediately gets into Klimpel. Tied up basketball. The arrow belongs to Century. Hey fans, today's game also brought to you in part by BSN. Coach's apparel, personalized solution, custom equipment, uniforms, fan wear, branding, and more. Contact your local BSN sales pro today. Century having some hard time in the backcourt. Volk finally clears the pressure. Wellstead with the hesitation. Volk can knock those down. Oh, Heartbreak Hotel, it spins off. Klimpel, rebound, put back.
I mean, just around the basketball, has a nose for the basketball. That's what there that is. She found it and then turned, surveyed, went right down the lane and scored.
Talk about somebody who impacts the game without necessarily demanding the basketball.
Yeah, totally.
That's Olivia Klimpel. I mean, Liv Klimpel, as Martell takes it away. Century back with 5 to play. Century moving south to north here in the second half. Post up Martell. One bounce left. Fades and fires. Klimpel another rebound. Easily a double-double for her tonight. Volk forces up a shot. Wellstead takes a hand on a rebound. Century the third chance this possession. Klimpel inside out. Alexa Johnson wants it. Yes!
Boy, I like that. Skip pass from Klimpel down low. Jab step to her left. Little one step over to her right. Hits the 15-footer. Alexa Johnson right in. I think that might be her first basket or her second basket of the season.
Xander and Wilcox back on for the Coyotes. As Century's going to stay undefeated. They're going to move to 5-0 in the season. Williston's going to taste defeat for the first time this campaign. They'll fall to 3-1. 4 minutes away from your planning team financial advisor. Shots Crossroads postgame show is Thornton. That's called creating space.
Yeah, totally. She's in double figures. That was pretty impressive. She's got kind of a quiet 11. She's more of the catch and shoot today.
Klumker can't believe she missed that one. Good hustle there by Williston. They dig it out, and now there's going to be a jump ball.
You know, there's no give up either in Williston. And we talked about the depth. I have to say that they haven't showed in a possession where hands on the side, tired, and Century's been aggressive defensively. They could, get you tired out.
Ostrom to Xander. I got a story about that. I'll tell you just a second here as Wilcox couldn't hit it. Martell rebounds. Kind of like Coach Troy Olson for Century Hockey. He runs 3 lines, and by the end of the season, those 3 lines are in good shape.
Yeah.
And so these girls know that this is what they're going to get. And so they've been prepping for this the entire campaign as Wellstead's going to get some riding time there.
Yeah, and I got a feeling in the summers, right, these girls are playing a lot of basketball in the summer and recognize that they're going to have to be in shape. And, again, I haven't seen the bent over, hands on the knees, hands on the hips. So give them credit for and continuing to work hard, not looking lazy at all.
Dribble drive into the lane. Avery Ostrom couldn't finish that. Xander had a hand on an outlet pass, but here comes Alexa Johnson. And she gets it up top to Lakin Wolf, who just checked on, along with Becca Collins, who's on as Century's going deep into the bench, as they also have Christina Meyerschen out there. And the Patriots turn it over.
I'm going to have to start my trek.
I'll take your score sheet and keep that baby locked and loaded here, unless you no.
Oh, you know what? Let me just take it down. I'll take it with me.
All right.
All right. I need to get by you, sir.
Hey, good luck.
I guess I got to take that off.
Avery Ostrom got it. And we're down to 90 seconds to play in the contest. Century leads 81-44. Alexa Johnson spinning. Oh, through the wickets there of Becca Collins. Century's got 3, 2, 1 to shoot, and they do not get it off. Just about got Alexa Johnson a shot there to beat the buzzer. As Williston, we mentioned just the one senior on the roster. So still a very young basketball team as they free up Allie Wilcox. She's into double figures with 10. And fans, stay tuned. Our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame show comes up in under a minute as the Patriots lead 81-46. Meyerson to Johnson. And now to Lakin Wolf. Gets a high screen. Post up. Turning and burning there was Bella Martel. Couldn't hit it. And Williston, oh, watch out. That was close there as Allie Wilcox. That's the part of the Century end that doesn't have a doesn't have any padding there. And clock will expire, and this one has gone final. From Century High School tonight, it's the Patriots 81 and the Coyotes 46. Welcome to our Planning Team Financial Advisors, Shots Crossroads postgame show. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work towards financial freedom. And Shots Crossroads, your postgame headquarters. You can order online at shotscrossroads.com. Century improves to 5-0. Williston falls to 3-1. Patriots 2-0 in the conference. As Chuck Claremont has made his way down courtside. And, yep, take it away, Chuck.
Thanks, Todd. Hey, Coach. Early on, we thought this was going to be a good game. It was 21-16 early on, but, man, your offensive possessions were so good, and defensively, man, you were just tigers out there.
Yeah, we're really preaching right now that our offense has got to be our defense, too. You got to turn the ball. Those games you get wore out after that 3-4 minutes run, so.
You know, I thought what was impressive was how quick your passes were on offense. It was touch, 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 touch. I mean, your girls were just like in rhythm the entire game.
You know, our girls are playing unselfish basketball right now, and that's hard to guard. When the ball's moving second, third side like that, it's fun to watch.
You know, and then defensively playing a team like that where you got some big-time scorers and you shut them down, that had to be clearly a point of emphasis tonight.
You know, we talked to our girls about you're going to be challenged because they're really talented, so you got to be able to stay in front. And I thought most possessions we did that.
Good victory tonight. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
All right, Kaylee, she can't hear me. Congratulations. What a game. I mean, your first really West Region basketball game tonight. I know you played Jamestown, but that wasn't a close game. What was your expectations coming into this game tonight?
Really just work hard and kind of play our game. You know, this was a good team here, and we knew we had to play. So just really come play our game, and we knew if we do that, we know we'll be okay.
You know, and for you to come out and play a game like this, obviously one of your first home games as a varsity person, you come on, you drop 23 points. I mean, what are your expectations for the season, not just personally, but team-wise?
You know, we had a really good team last year, and I think I can just help contribute to keep our team rolling and keep doing what we can do. And kind of this home game was really special, first one, so just to make it a good one, and we hope to keep doing that, make everyone a good one.
What does it say about your seniors? You got two freshmen starting, and it looks like they are just out there rooting for everybody on. You guys look like a really good team early on. Nobody fighting for the ball, passing the ball really well early on.
Yeah, I think having them be the seniors that they are, it really helps because we can come in and we play our role, they play their leadership role, and it just really works out really well when we're able to all work together as a team.
Great job tonight. Good victory. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right. Edie, back to you.
Yeah, well done down on the sidelines there, Chuck Claremont. The Century Band is out in force tonight. They've got, I counted them up while Chuck was doing his interviews down there. They got 8 tubas, folks, and so they are loud and they are banging it out as the boys are warming up, and we will put a bow on our planning team financial advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show when we come back. Century 81, Williston 46. That's your final here in WDA girls basketball. This is Conference basketball on the PSP Network.
Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Ready.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it. We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
The scoop. No, he went up and got it. Back in our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame show, Century victorious 81-46 over the Williston Coyotes. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping you work towards financial freedom and achieving your financial goals. You can visit them online at planningteam.com. And Shots Crossroads, get filled up in a delicious menu that includes the famous 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. All right, before the band gets it full throttle here, Chuck, let's buzz into the numbers. Brought to you by Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads.
All right, thanks, Tad. For the Coyotes, 46 points. I'm missing 2 on these, but they had 11 for Alex Ostrom, 10 for Allison Wilcox, 11 for Mika Klumker, 8 for Avery Ostrom, and then 4 for Jovi Zander for their total of 46. They had just 1 of 3 from the free throw line and 3 3-pointers tonight. But 46 points is well under their 85 average for the year. For the Patriots, led by the freshman Kaylee Wellstead's 23 and 14 of Abby Foslin. I guess 16 for Olivia Klimpel, or Liv Klimpel, as she had 16. Clearly a double-double for her. 14 for Abby Foslin, as I mentioned. 11 for Kinley Thornton. 6 each for Addison Weigel and Allie Volk. And then a bucket for Alexa Johnson off the bench for their total of 81. They were 4 of 6 both the first and second half, finished with 8 of 12 from the free throw line. Had 4 threes in each half, finished with 8 threes in the game. They led 42-25 at half. They extended that lead midway through the third quarter to 68-38 and coasted to a 35-point victory, 81-46.
We're rolling a few Ryan Family Dealership highlights here. And the one thing that stood out for me, Chuck, is about every one of these was a turnover for Century that produced transition. That was about all the highlights we were watching here. And so that was one of the keys in the game was Century just
got that defense locked in early and often and forced a bunch of turnovers that turned into points for the Patriots.
Yes, and missed shots too. Missed shots, turnovers. They turned and took off and went, and great job of outlet passes by every girl, whether it was Klimpel in a rebound, whether they got it to an outlet of a guard on the 28-foot line, and they were passing it ahead because they had people filling the lanes. And when you're filling the lanes, the catches that we saw tonight, I mean, the passes and the catches, there was a lot of could-be turnovers potentially by, but somehow the Patriots, they were able to sneak some passes in that I just didn't. One, they didn't think they could, one, throw them there, and two, if they did, would they be caught? So pretty impressive with the athletic ability the Patriots showed tonight.
All right, fans, time now for our Spas Etc. move of the game. Time to bring a spa to your home and take it to the next level. Find a massive inventory, next level sales team. Find the perfect spa, sauna, game for your rec room at Spas Etc. Boy, we had some choices for this baby tonight, but
man,
you kind of hit the nail on the head. This catch and this finish here by Addie Weigel for an and one in transition was impressive.
Yeah, you get Klimpel with the rebound, and then just drops it over the defense. Weigel catches it, throws it up with the right hand, doesn't even know if it goes in or not, Todd. You made that comment. You're completely right. As her head was down, she was trying to save herself from hitting that wall, and what a catch, and just threw it right up, went right down, face first into the rear wall. What a great Spas Etc. move of the game for the pass from Klimpel, the finish from Addie Weigel.
Yeah, that was pretty cool right there. Great job by our camera crew, too, to get the reaction ball tonight. Of course, you got semifinals of the Our Redeemers tournament as well. Some ranked teams playing in that one, including number 1 Our Redeemers and number 3 Ray. And, of course, you got the third place and championship game of that Our Redeemers Boys Class B, Division B basketball tournament tomorrow. There's your look ahead on the PSP Network. All right, last thing for us, it's our Sport Clips MVP of the contest. They keep you looking your best. Check in online with a hairstylist today at sportclips.com. And yeah, the 9th grader, Kaylee Wellstead, came to play today for the Century Patriots.
She did, and I tell you what, it was close between Liv Klimpel and Kaylee Wellstead. And I was going to interview both of them, but I didn't want to make Joe Cattell mad again for saying we went and interviewed two people. But they surely both could have deserved having a conversation, because the game Olivia played 16 points, and I guarantee you she had probably 12 to 14 rebounds tonight. But the freshman, Kaylee Wellstead, in her first home game in her high school varsity career, what a game. She came out on fire with 11 points in the first 9 minutes, then had 16 at halftime, 23 midway through the third quarter, and assists. She had rebounds. She had, unbelievable plays. Kaylee Wellstead, she might get Sport Clips Player of the Game a time or 10 before her career's over.
And it's hard to say, but I thought she set the tone defensively too.
I didn't mention that. You're right. She was out in the face of getting turnovers and just creating havoc at half court.
Now there's your Sport Clips haircuts MVP of the contest. The freshman Kaylee Wellstead earns that tonight. Yeah, the MVP haircut experience at Sport Clips, second to none. All right, fans, that puts a wrap on Game 1. Century victorious, big over the Williston Coyotes. We'll take a short in-between game break here. We'll come back and set the stage for the Coyote and Patriot boys. The final, WDA girls basketball, 81-46 on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. This is the PSP Network and your coverage of the WDA Conference.
Is proudly brought to you by
Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Ready.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Buchanans, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Now we're back at Olson Gymnasium. Todd Darmy's alongside Chuck Claremont. It's our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Timely services that don't slow you down. 15-minute oil changes locations in Minot and Bismarck. Find them online at VIOC.com. And the Century girls win 81-46 in the girls contest. Turn our attention now to the boys. The Century Patriots 4-0 on the season, and they will square off against the Williston Coyotes, who are 0-3. Century victorious. They're 3 games down in Gillette, Wyoming, defeating Scottsbluff, Nebraska, then the 2 Gillette teams, and then winning big at Jamestown in their conference victories thus far. Williston lost to West Fargo Cheyenne, Grand Forks Central, and Dickinson to get their campaign started here in the West region. And so Williston coming off of a 3-19 campaign. Their first-year head coach is Quinn McLaughlin.
And the Century Patriots, your defending state champions, the number 1 team in the state of North Dakota, and longtime head coach Darren Mattern. So, yeah, you look at this one, Chuck, and it doesn't take a Phi Beta Kappa rocket scientist to figure this one out. Century is going to be favored, as we have to hang on to everything here as the band is thumping and jumping around, and our stuff is bouncing.
Yeah, it's yikes, in and out. We got technical problems. There we go. Hold on. Hold on. I feel like I'm on a carnival ride.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm on the Shimoleski Ferris wheel.
The next time we come here and we find out the band's coming, we are moving down.
So yes, you're right. This is a Century Patriot team loaded for bear, and I would say if there's some odds, they're going to be favored. 40, I would say, would be the over/under. I mean, I'm just being realistic, Todd.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I mean, they're that good, and Williston's obviously, they don't have a lot of guys back. They've got a lot of new names from last year. They got a new coach in Quinn McLaughlin, and you know, so there's just a lot of things maybe not set up for a competitive game today. But I can tell you, Century's going to play hard, and Wilson's going to play hard, and that's what all you can expect if you're both of these coaches are going to play a lot of kids. As Century normally plays 10 early in the season. I think that's 10 kids that have been playing. We'll probably see a few more kids tonight, but ultimately led by, you know, the 4-headed monster, Gibby Kinnebrew. I mean, he's a kid. It's hard to believe he's just a junior. Nisley's a senior. Garrett Nisley. Camden Kramer's a senior, now moving over to that point guard role where that Drew Kemple had. I mean, he was one of the top 5 guys in the state last year, moved on to Minot State now, and he was so unselfish, and to me that's going to be something we're going to be talking about soon in terms of the key for this Patriot team is there's so many guys that can score, and there's only one ball. So he's got his hands full in terms of the point guard spot. And then you got the guy we all love, Joey Kralik. I mean, he's just a lunch pail dude. I mean, he guards the bigs. He's 6'4", but he'll guard the bigs. He'll guard the smalls if he needs to. He just does whatever necessarily. He's just a guy knows his role. And that's the beauty of a Patriot team when you got a guy like that. So it's a Patriot team, and that's not it, right? They got guys off the bench, and we haven't even talked about Haroldstead, that just a great athlete, Xavier Haroldstead. Aldinger's going to get some minutes. Noah Herr, a quarterback, he'll get minutes. I know, so just a Century team that I know Coach Mattern has high expectations for this group of guys.
Now let's take a look at the standings right now in the WDA. It's a couple undefeated teams. You got a lot in the girls' side, but just Century and Bismarck right now, your lone undefeateds. Dickinson, Legacy, Minot High, Mandan, and St. Mary's all lurking with just one loss overall. And you got some interesting games across the league tonight as other games will be tracking on that BNC National Bank scoreboard. You got Legacy and St. Mary's tonight. Bismarck High at Minot.
Yeah, the girls' score on that one, Todd, was 70-67. Minot beat Bismarck. I would have expected that would have been a 20-point game. Bismarck did not look good at all against Mandan, and it was up in Minot.
Yeah.
And Minot won 70-67. So hard to say how the boys' Minot team's going to be, but they're sure playing good early on.
Yeah, that is an eyebrow raiser for me, the BHS girls.
I had to look at it again like that can't be right.
There's your WDA boys standings brought to you by Trusted Tire and Auto tonight. And a quick glance at the Monday poll that came out in AA boys basketball. Century undefeated, number 1, followed by Horace, Bismarck, Davies, and Mandan. Of course, that was the day before Mandan lost to the Bismarck Demons. So these things change on a weekly basis. They come out on Mondays. And today's poll brought to you by Sport Clips. All right, fans. Let's jump right into our keys to the game tonight. Brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. No other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains. Call Dylan today, 222-2155. Make sure your furnace is performing at the top of its game. It's Northern Plains Heating and Air. Keys to the game. First up for the Williston Coyotes tonight. Yeah, you got to limit the turnovers and not let Century get some easy baskets tonight. Williston's got some nice parts in Chance Rivlin, Justin Ergens, the double-figure scorers for them, but turnovers are a big key for them tonight.
Yeah, I would have expected. The Patriots are going to play tough D. They're going to get in your face. They're going to do everything they can to force you to bring the ball up 90 feet. And it's going to be a Williston team that's really going to have to take care of the basketball if they want any chance of keeping this game close.
And for the Patriots, Chuck, you kind of mentioned this already, but hey, when Century's sharing the basketball, they are very, very, very hard to defend. If they get into a hero ball mode, they're much easier to defend. But when that ball is flying around and they're sharing it, they're very tough to defend.
Yeah, and that's the part that I'm sure Coach Matter is going to be looking out for the entire season is, are you going to be unselfish like the Century girls were? Are they going to move the basketball like that? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 passes, and they surely have the ability to do that, and that's what they did last year so well. You didn't have the hero ball, and I don't think it's going to happen, but it's just one of those pieces from a key to the game. It's like they can't do that, right? They got to make sure they're moving the ball. They can ISO plenty of time when they needed to, if they have to, because they got the guys that can score, Gibson, Kinnebrew, Kramer, off the one-on-ones, but they're going to have to share the basketball tonight.
We got the Century band. They're not playing Jump Around by House of Pain tonight, but they could very well be because they are jumping around.
Well, I already had it.
And the bleachers move about 2 inches up and down every time one person, and they got 20 people jumping up and down here. So,
and speaking of bleachers, I need to have special thanks to Dr. Carpenter as I was about ready to go head first at going down here earlier after the end of the first game. I took that extra long step with the left knee. That's the first real opportunity for me at the knee replacement to go like, okay, I got to put full faith and credit in this left knee, and it held up. So Dr. Carpenter, thanks, man. I appreciate it that everything's all good to go. I didn't sprint down after that, but it was like step hard. Okay, I'm good. Hey,
I like it.
I'm good.
The keys of the game brought to you by Dr. Carpenter and Northern Plains Heating and Air. All right, fans. We'll get this party started. The Patriots and the Coyotes. We'll get the starting lineups and the opening tap from Lynette Olson Gymnasium in Bismarck. Century undefeated. Williston looking for that first win. You'll have it next here on the PSP Network.
Partner for commercial and business loans. We not only provide lending you need to grow your business, but we also reinvest in our communities. We believe in strengthening our businesses and creating opportunities for success. Choose Dakota Community Bank and Trust for your commercial and business loans, and together let's keep our communities thriving.
Serving the community, looking out for you. At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, that's what we do.
In front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese. It has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Getting set for basketball tonight in front of a packed house here at Olson Gymnasium at Century High School. It's our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Timely services that don't slow you down. The Lundins have been taking care of cars for 25 years. Stay in your car for a drive-through oil change. 15 minutes or less. Find them in Minot and Bismarck. Find them online at VIOC.com. Let's take a look at starting laps. First off for Quinn McLaughlin and the Williston Coyotes. Jackson Janot will be a starting guard as a senior. Matensi St. Charles is your backcourt mate as a junior. Chance Riveland is a starting forward, has made 10 made threes on the season, and leading scorer for the Coyotes as a senior. Drew Harper joins him on the front court. He's a senior as well, along with a 12th grader in the middle for the Coyotes. Leading rebounder and a double-figure scorer in Justin Ergens. Ergens, Harper, Riveland, St. Charles, and Janot, your starting five for the Williston Coyotes. And for your defending state champions, Century Patriots,
They'll start Xavion Haroldstad, 6'4" senior. Gibby Kinnebrew is your 6'4" junior. Garrett Nisley, 6'4" senior. Camden Kramer, 6 foot senior, is a starting guard. And one of the glue guys, I say, for the Century Patriots is Joey Kralik. 6'4" senior Joey Kralik. Kralik, Kramer, Kinnebrew, that's the killer Ks. Nisley and Haroldstad is your starting five for 17th year head coach Darren Mattern.
You know, and Todd, you talk about knowing your position. Xavier and Haroldstad, too, same thing. This guy's a defender. He knows he ain't going to score a ton of points, but he's going to bring that football intensity to the basketball game tonight, and he's going to get in the face. He might be guarding one of the, the best scorer on the other team, too. Shocker that Gibby's taking a jump, huh? What's the over-under on dunks tonight, Todd?
Let's go with, I'm going to say, I'll give you 5. Are you going over or under?
I'm going to go over.
Okay.
Yeah, that's up.
Kinnebrew has...
Not just for Gibby.
Yeah.
Although I don't, I'm not...
say for both teams.
Yeah.
5 is the number.
Although I'm not sure who I'm looking at the rest of the guys in the Century team who's going to dunk, but...
Century has the first possession, and it's a rack attack for Garrett Nisley. It goes out of bounds. After the miss, Williston comes out man-to-man.
And you already had Kralik in there. Almost got that offensive rebound.
Century frees up Kramer in the corner. Gets a screen from Kralik. Driving the baseline for Haroldstad. Rivlin's got him, middle of the paint. Kralik couldn't get the roll. Rivlin rebounds, and Williston has a stop. Half a minute in on your BNC Bank scoreboard. No score. Century will play man-to-man throughout. Harper, handoff St. Charles. Quick trigger, 3 short. Rivlin couldn't hit that one. Century one and done for the Coyotes. Here they come, the Patriots. Kramer gets downhill, rifles a pass left side. Haroldstad from downtown, no. Rebound and an outlet for Ergens, but it's taken away by Haroldstad. Looked like he was playing defensive back.
I was just going to say that, Todd. It was like, I got him.
Century bounces it into the post and off the hands of Kralik, and a turnover for Century.
Yeah, Haroldstad so quick. Did a great job, not only on the offensive side as a wide receiver, but I think even defense even made more of an impact from a safety spot.
Turnover for the Williston Coyotes, and it got into the high-flying hands of Gibby Kinnebrew.
And there's a lot of people that were worried about when he was up so high and there was somebody underneath him and he had no place to come down. It was like the collective, it goes up here and it was like, where's he going to come down? And
he knew it too, though. He was protecting himself.
Yeah, he immediately just threw it up and said, I'm not trying for any hero ball or whatever hero shot. I'm going to get both hands out. I'm going to be able to catch myself. Did they put up who fouled?
Well, Gibby makes the first free throw. I'll run the replay again. We'll figure
I thought it was St. Charles, but I'm not sure.
Kinnebrew makes both. Yeah, they didn't put the foul up there. Century on top, 2-zip. St. Charles into the front court. Williston moving right to left. That's south to north, and they turn it over. Here comes Haroldstad slipping through the defense. Tried to drop it off. Maybe too much passing there as Nisley couldn't handle it. It's off of the Patriots. Turnover Century.
And that's, Coach Mattern said, hey, shoot it. You did everything you were supposed to. A nice kind of hop step inside there, Euro step. We can get the speakers back up.
We can turn the crowd mic back on now that the 8 tubas aren't right in your living room. Poke away for Xavion, and here comes a layup.
Well, he did hit the rim. Did he grab the rim? Did we get that? Did we count that as a dunk, Todd?
No.
No? Golly. What's going to happen here now?
Century gets a delay of game as they make a layup and then tap the basketball after it goes through the netting.
Steal by Haroldstad, and then it looked like he thought about the dunk, but his legs didn't cooperate.
Century's going to extend full court pressure. Mitten C. St. Charles, the junior, has the rock for the Coyotes. Harper on the wing. Williston around the perimeter. Century's got so many interchangeable parts. They switch these screens. Back door. That's blocked at the 10, but Maybe a little too aggressive on the fly swat there for Kinnebrew.
Yeah, Ergens went hard to the back on the back door. Nice pass from inside. I couldn't see who made that pass. Thought it would have been Harper. Here we go. It's St. Charles. And great backdoor cut. And Gibby thought he had it, but they're going to say, no, you got a little bit of body.
And Justin Ergens, double-figure scorer, leading rebounder. All WDA baseball performer. Ergens gets one of two from the Serve Pro stripe.
And yes, he is related, the brother of Riley Ergens. So he's the big brother. Yeah, the big brother. Riley's a sophomore. He's a senior.
4-1 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Century on top. Harold Stead from deep. Nope, wide left. And that ricochets out of bounds to the Coyotes. I was here for the JV boys game and didn't get off to a good start for Century. And Trayton Mattern, Coach Mattern's son, has the same tendencies. If it doesn't get off to a good start, he called a timeout in the first minute. I was almost waiting.
Son is what you're saying?
I was almost waiting for one here because even though Century's ahead 4-1, it's kind of a sloppy start for
totally.
Century. But Williston maybe just as sloppy here as the Coyotes turn it over.
Third turnover for the Coyotes in, 4 possessions? And they've got maybe 5.
Hey fans, you can vote for PSP's Network Player Performance of the Week, sponsored by the Aggie Foundation. As Camden Kramer on the way in, a reach-in foul there on Williston.
Williston kind of some lazy defense right now. Kramer just dribbled it up, and there was everybody in their positions. He went right by him, and nobody helped out until too late. Until a little reach-in on Drew Harper.
And Camden Kramer from the Serve Pro stripe knocks it down.
I didn't get that. Harper, did he get the start, TD? He must have, right?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Serve Pro's got 24/7 emergency service. As good work by Kralik there on the offensive glass. Up the missed free throw by Kramer, and he touched it, but it was hit last by Williston.
Well, that's what he does.
Extra possession earned for Century. Off the good work there from Kralik. Nisley in the corner, knocks it down, and he's hit.
Boxed out by St. Charles after he released the basketball. Hey, that was deep into that out-of-bounds play. That was like option 3. They ran it. Nisley's the one who threw it in bounds. He gets to the baseline, pulls up, smooth as silk release.
St. Charles gets the whistle.
He's got the potential 4-point play, right?
Yeah, you don't see those every day. Short. Ooh. Couldn't convert it. There's Kralik again, but they say Joey touched it last.
So obviously St. Charles didn't get the first foul because he's got this one.
Yeah, that's the process of elimination.
We'll figure it out sooner than later.
Well, Williston into the front court with Drake Lopez Cervantes, and he touched the sideline.
Yeah, that's 4 turnovers now for the Coyotes. We talked about that in the pregame for the, help me out, the sponsors of our keys of the game.
The Northern Plains Heating and Air.
Plains Heating and Air, thank you. I got to get that memorized.
Down low, Kinnebrew, set play, executed to perfection.
4 guys on the strong side, Gibby on the back side, and he just went hard to the back door. Great pass from up high, and a finish with the left.
Century out strong, 10-1 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. 14.5 to play in the first half. Williston gets it to Janot. Now Ergens as they go to the weave. Gets some space, free throw line, and he buries it.
Yeah, he's kind of lowered that right shoulder, got some space, squared up from the 15-foot line, got 3, all the points for Williston today.
They leave Kinnebrew. He locks and loads from downtown. He misses it. Rebound to Ergens. Janot floats into the lane. Oh, return to sender.
Gibson Kinnebrew.
And now it gets fly swatted out of bounds. Let's see if we can get you a Ryan Family Dealership replay of the rejection here by Gibby. Oh, yeah, right there.
Quick hop and a swat. The hop and swat.
Yeah, and it's a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. FIBT.com is where you can find First International Bank online. Century leads 10-3, 14:05 to play first half.
This pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
There's a sign from the Century student section. You just got beat by Joey Kralik.
That's awesome. Hey, you know you're popular when you have your own sign in the student section.
The timeout by the Williston Coyotes. Williston has possession.
TD, you said it was at pajama night when you saw, I don't know, we saw Camden Kramer wearing, well, it is. Look over at the student section.
I asked him if it was pajama. As Century gets it to Xavion Haroldstad, and he buries it.
Posted up Nisley. Nisley got stopped as he tried to whirl to the baseline, and then Haroldstad did a great job coming over, helping out, and hit the 15-footer.
Xavion's first two, and now he gets whistled for a little nickel and dimer at the timeline. Hey fans, today's game brought to you in part by the UPS store. They're in the Marketplace Foods Plaza on Broadway and Minot for all your packing and shipping needs. Today's game also brought to you in part by Farstead Oil. Wholesale fuel, mobile lubricants, DEF needs. Serving Montana, North Dakota, and western Minnesota since 1938. That's Farstead Oil. Kennebrew slithering through the defense. Missed it, got it back, finds Kramer. Yes!
Yeah, Kennebrew with a great burst to get to the basket, and then he misses it, but then instead of trying to go up against a tough defender, he had that great wraparound pass to Kramer for three.
Yeah, it's just good work by Kennebrew as he was contested here. He lost it a couple times, then just found an open guy, and boy, Camden Kramer can knock them down.
He can.
And the Patriots lead 15-3 with 12:56 to play in our first half, and another First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor.
We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Name it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Good to have you tuned into the PSP Network tonight alongside Chuck Claremont, Todd Domrys in the PSP Network broadcast booth. Good to have Aaron Wald and Landon Domrys run the cameras producing for us tonight. Good to have you tuned in to our live stream.
Nothing better than family helping out, TD.
You got it. You got it. How many times did your son tag along with us?
I loved it when he's brought him, got a chance to bring him to Fargo for the games. He says he liked it too. He probably doesn't. He speaks about as much as your son does when it comes to stuff like. Or which one is Landon or Luke, the quiet one?
Well, I don't know.
You don't know if there's a loud one?
Yeah, there's Joey Kralik.
That's a nice finish.
Rivlin missed on the other end for Williston. Century gets Joey Kralik's first two of the night.
Oh, owie. That was a Superman dive for Nisley.
And
what are they going to call?
Basketball goes out of bounds, I think.
Really? Did it really go out of bounds?
I'm going to get some substitutions in as Leonardi comes in for Williston, the big fella, along with Beckham Tolman.
One thing they didn't give us is they don't have heights on their, which this is basketball. It's crazy that, you wouldn't have height on your dudes, but let's see. So let's look at Tolman's got to be. Man, if Gibson Kiddebrew's 6'4", he got to be 6'6".
Well, yeah, Leonardi is he's standing by Joey Kralik, who's 6'4", and he's got a couple 2-3 inches on him. So I'm saying Leonardi's 6'7".
I would say you're right. Yeah, you said the big fella. You're right.
Ergens, little bully ball, little teardrop shot in the middle of the lane. Nice play for him. He's got all five.
Of them, yeah.
Century, Nisley, Kramer. Yep, good sharing the basketball there.
Just thinking the same thing, Todd, is good hard left dribble drive for Nisley, and then a shuffle down below to Kramer for 2.
Tolman controls to Janot. Reverse it to Kender. Ergens wants it straight on from deep, too strong. Nisley slaps the basketball on the rebound. And here comes the Patriots. Kralik lost the handle. Little no-look pass that time from Nisley. Century couldn't handle it. Ergens back. Century will get up and play you in the half court.
Braylon Aldinger in, the 6'4 senior for the Patriots.
Kender will line drive a shot from the right wing. Got it back off the rebound from Leonardi. Left-handed scoop for Kender, no good. Kept alive by Leonardi. Kender again. Goes to the shake and bake. Pull up baseline jumper, no good.
I watched him in the JV, TD. He's a good athlete. He missed 3 shots there, but he's a good athlete. Speaking of athletes.
Kennebrew will glide, absorb, and score.
Just like how he can finish. You can see he's probably put on, you think maybe 10 pounds of muscle for sure. I know Nisley, they talked about him, that Nisley's been in the weight room all summer where he's put on 10 to 15. And you need that when you're going to be going hard to the basket like Kennebrew does so often. Like you said, Todd, absorbs the hit. All right, 45. Who's 45?
I don't think there is a 45. I think it was Leonardi, 43.
I think so too, yeah. Okay, thank you.
They don't have a 45 out there, so that would be tricky. Joel Heraldez is on for Williston. Tolman wants it. Nope. Long rebound. Ergens decided to not grab it, and it goes off of Williston to Century. Hey fans, today's game also brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. Been around for 25 years. Call them now at 701-852-1700. That's Planet Pizza. This game also brought to you in part by Minot State. Be seen, be heard, be you at MSU. Century looking good here. 22-5 they lead as Aldinger from deep. Nope. Ami Spears is also on for the Patriots. Heraldez. Oh, shot fake and score.
That was a good look there. Let's see if we can get that on the replay. Got some glasses going. Got to use the glass. I like it when they can use the glass.
Oh, big fella.
Stuck that shoulder down, went up high. Use the glass again.
Ami Spears.
Happy birthday. It must be Ami's birthday, huh?
Oh, now he's.
I'm just going to go with that since they're singing to him.
And they're saying his name, too, so that's a leading indication that it is his birthday. Boy, he is playing defense now. On your birthday, he is locking it up. Oh, and they get a steal. Toss it to Ami right now on his birthday. Nope. Haroldstead takes it himself for 2.
Yeah, nice Euro step there. As I like what he did there, is he just went right at the defender, and he's got him jacked up. He said, let's go.
And Williston throws the deep pass, too tall.
7 turnovers now for the Coyotes. Caden Wellstead, the junior, big brother of
Kylie,
excuse me. Thank you.
As basketball will come all the way down the other end as it wasn't touched. Haroldstead triggers it in. Kennebrew, shot to 3. Oh! The rebound, slam, dunk.
Well, you had Beckham Tolman came out, missed the block, and then cleared the one-way completely for Gibby Kennebrew to come in with a two-handed jam. Here we go on this replay. It went right back to him. He goes, all right, I'll take it. And then the elevation and the finish right there for Gibby. That's one, TD.
That guy has got some bounce.
That's ridiculous.
You talk about a quick jumper.
Yeah.
That is the definition of it right there.
He had 32 points, I think his career high against Jamestown on Tuesday, and I think he had 3 or 4 dunks in that game.
Haroldstead, 16-footer.
Xavion's going, hey, I got 8 right now. Trying to get the PSP Sport Clips player of the game.
Averages 4. He's doubling that up already here early on.
Got some steals already, too. He's bringing the intensity.
Rivland, quick trigger on the 3. Haroldstead clears the glass. He's the chairman of the boards, too.
Now he runs it into the front court to the teardrop. No, short. Got it back. Put it up. Yes!
Quick timeout for Williston. That's pretty right there.
The Xavion Haroldstad appearance here in the first half.
Yeah, rebound coast to coast. There you go. Missed that first little bunny, but then he got it right back and right back through the hoop with a swish.
There's your Ryan Family Dealership replay. You can find them online at driveryan.com. And it's a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. Century cruising 32-7 here first half with 8:25 to play in the said first half.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
Well, there you see, I think it's pajama night. Century student section. As the Patriots lead 32-7. Century, the number one team in the state, number one pick by the Hoopster. Williston picked number 10 in the conference. Tolman has it on the wing. Poked away by Ami Spears. Nisley with the run out. Oh, he went to the one-hand jackhammer.
Tried to put it down a little too hard. He had it. Coach Mattern is just, he's got the Statue of Liberty stare going.
You don't see too many of these off the back iron, so here comes
nice
the
pass. Here he goes up on 2 feet. No, just couldn't get up high enough. I don't think he was close to getting up high enough, do you?
It's pretty close.
All right. I mean, if didn't look like he could.
He might get another chance. Just
like
about.
He can palm the ball.
Got in the passing lane. Janot operating from the wing. Pull up shot.
Ooh,
swish.
Pretty. Fake the 3-point shot. Little double two dribble clear.
Jackson Janot, two-sport athlete. Plays a little baseball for the Coyotes. Team leaders in pitching, and boy, that guy, he had an eye. He drew walks like nobody's business.
Yeah, you were up in Williston at the state.
Yep. Aldinger from downtown.
Nice dish. I think it was Wellston in the dish, and just, a quick release there for Braylon Aldinger. Papa Eric will be happy for that one.
It's got to feel good for Aldinger. He's off to a 2-for-13 start from downtown. Come in and knock down your first one on your home court.
Yeah.
As went Heraldez into the defense, leads to a Nisley wide open layup.
Another turnover, but a 2-on-1 break there. Good unselfish play by Haroldstead with the bounce pass over to Nisley.
Janot hands it off to Cervantes, who gets it to Ergens. Oh, and that somehow spun out. Xavion Haroldstead with a head of steam. Aldinger again. Aldinger again.
Inside out. Haroldstead with the assist, and Braylon with the smooth release there.
Back-to-back trifectas for the 6'4 senior.
That changes your percentage pretty quickly.
You dang
when you
right.
hit two in a row.
Century cranking up the defensive intensity. Ami Spears working hard.
Coach Mattern saying, go get it. Let's go. Get up.
As it goes off of Janot. And a turnover for the Coyotes.
Haroldstead, Wellstead, and Aldinger will check out. Aldinger's like, Coach, I'm hot. Can't take me out now. Come on.
At least allow me one more possession for a heat check.
Set up one more play for me, and I'll sub out.
I don't really know if I'm really hot yet.
Two isn't.
Two is, that's hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, takeaway. Kender, shot fake over Kinnerbrew, missed it, influenced and a miss. Kramer likes the corner. Too strong. Good box on the weak side there for Noah Rath. Up ahead to Leo Kendor. And taken away by Nisley.
Looks like a City League game
now. Oh my gosh, TD, we think alike, because I was thinking the same thing. Like, we've seen this style of play.
Yeah.
I think that was Kramer with the basket as Kramer went to the back door, got a nice pass, pulled up from 10. Kramer's got 8.
It's kind of like, how many 3-on-2s can you have in a row?
No doubt.
Rath from downtown.
Well, you don't need the 30-second clock. I know that.
Step through move for Leo Kendor. Count it.
I mean, he's active. To say the least, Kendor's active. I mean, he is all over, and he must have had 10 points when I was watching the JV side.
Century's just pointing up points in bunches. Check the bulbs here at halftime. Oh, the scoreboard is Camden Kramer hits it from beyond the line of the arc.
Nice unselfish play by Kralik. He got the ball inside, dished it out to Kramer for 3.
He's into double figures. Cervantes. Kender. Nope. Ergens put back.
Found the position underneath inside Kralik. Good strong play there by the pink-shoed Justin Ergens.
Yeah, you can't miss those sneakers.
No, they're bright. Speaking of plugged in.
And you get a hip check out of bounds. Whistle's going to go on Noah Rath.
Rath's a sophomore. Got some scores in the BNC Mag scoreboard. Minot girls, I mentioned, over Bismarck High 70-67, and Legacy defeated St. Mary's girls 76-55. So Legacy undefeated, Minot undefeated, the Patriots all undefeated.
It's going to be quite the WDA campaign. There's the pogo stick.
Yeah, you make a choice. You totally split the defense on that one. You try to overplay and play the handoff to Nisley, and what do? You get beat.
Camden Kramer's.
He had some hops there, TD. He was up.
Century double teaming. Kender gets it off to Janot. Rath poked away, loose. Century digs it out. In transition, Kramer to the 10. Extra pass. Noah Hurd just came in. No.
Quarterback couldn't get it to go.
Leo Kendor with a run out. He'll go one-on-one against her. Glides and scores.
I'm telling you, that's some athletic ability from this kid. High over the top of the defense with a right-handed finger roll.
You know what happens in games like this for a guy like Leo Kendor is you earn more PT as a sophomore.
No doubt. Yeah, pretty soon that'll be a kid who won't be playing any JV.
Nope. Century leading big, 47-15 here in the first half. That's about how Century got up on Jamestown just a couple nights ago. Oh, watch out for our scoreboard down there.
Mark Bohr saved it.
Okay, good. Hey fans, tonight's game also brought to you in part by Bones Barbecue Sauce. Premium barbecue sauce. You can find it at your local grocery store, Cashwise Marketplace, and Family Fare as Rath lays one home off the shot fake.
Yeah, and give Leo Kendor the assist, a nice left-handed wraparound assist.
Making plays.
He is.
Kennebrew, Kramer. Downtown.
Camden Kramer, Northern State commit. We got Nisley's a Moorhead State commit. There's an offer from NDSU for Gibby Kennebrew. I'm going to guess he'll get a few before he gets done next year.
Oh, heck yeah. Century playing the passing lanes. Kramer tied up with Ergens. Jump ball will stay with the Coyotes.
Janot's on the floor going like, are you kidding me? He looks like he's been through war there. He just looks wiped out.
Fans, today's game also brought to you by Val's Cyclery. Doing it in downtown Minot since 1960. E-bikes, sharpening center for knives, scissors, chainsaw blades, and more, and a fitness center as well at Val's Cyclery. Tolman from under his own hoop gets it to Rath. Ergens. Cervantes to Tolman. Lane opens briefly, and he converts.
Nice move as it came out, and attacked him at the three-point line and showed that he can put it on the hole on the floor.
Beckham Tolman converts. Gibby Kinnerbrew, no. Little flat on that one, but two Coyotes converge, and Tolman and Rath have it carry them off of their hands.
Coach Quinn McLaughlin, Glothin, so McLaughlin. He played some basketball at University of Montana Western.
Yeah, did a little coaching at Plentywood, Montana, as Camden Kramer is heating up.
He's on fire. That's 4 threes in this first half. 19 points for Kramer.
Cervantes.
Oh, hey, you got to call bank.
Oh, the BNC Bank is open.
Not even a smile, TD.
Yeah, he called it. That's how Rusty Gillette used to make them all the time from the wing like that. He would just call bank, and with 1:43 to play in the first half, we break. Century cruising, 53-22 will send you to break. A little three ball with the kiss by Drake Lopez Cervantes.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
Stay tuned at halftime. Jerome's Collision Center brings you that halftime break. Goal is to get your car and life back to the road. Forces them to do more than just fix your vehicle. Jerome's Collision Center been doing it since 1975. 701-852-5126. Schedule your collision repair or other service.
Six guys. Oh, no, there we go. Why are they subbing him out? Noah Hur's been in the weight room, huh? Would they have to call a timeout to get him in the game? I missed that one. That was weird.
I think they caught it before the ball was in play, so that just they allow them to fix that mistake as Wilson's going a little half-court trap defense here. Kralik to the baseline. Oh, Leo Kendor takes it away, and he will score.
Yeah, man, he's smooth. He jumped in front of that cross-court pass, grabbed it, went all the way to the other side. Nisley tried to catch him, but he could not keep up with him.
The Leo Land.
Yeah. Like the name. My father's name was Leo.
Nisley buries into the defense. Kralik put back, no good. Nisley again. Kramer has been feeling it. That one was short. Got it back. Kramer with the left.
Jeez. That's what you call fouling your shot, Todd. Missed the three, and nobody picked it up, so he just went right at it.
Cervantes. He was looking at Tolman like smiling at him. Like
he was, totally.
I can't throw it to you, man.
I missed you, my bad.
Leo Kendor sets up a teammate. Tolman too strong on the three. Cervantes with a step back, no good. Rebound, Joey Kralik. Half a minute to play first half. Centuries put up 55 here. Aldinger to the reverse.
They closed out. He hit 2 threes in a row. They closed out on him, and he went right hard to the baseline and then used the rim for the reverse.
Aldinger's got 8. And you get Kralik, little hand check at the timeline.
Joey Kralik, one of 7 kids. They got like a bus. That's what the family does. They were all out to eat. We had the birthday dinner at one of the restaurants, and the whole family, they took up a whole back room.
Down to 10 seconds, now down to 7. Oh, nice little cut, Janot.
Yeah, no doubt. Nice back pick by Drew Harper.
Kramer will be short as it tickles to the bottom of the net. And Century closes out the first 18 minutes with a 31-point lead, and your Jerome's Collision Center halftime report comes up next. 57-26, Century with the lead at the break. And we'll send you to break with this latest Jackson Janot score for the Williston Coyotes.
Proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Breathe in.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There's some things in life we can't control. But what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
Now back in our Jerome's Collision Center, and there you can look at the North Dakota Heritage Center and State Museum. They got their toys through time
I never did have a Lionel train set. I wanted one, but never got one.
You can go to the State Museum right now in the Heritage Center, and you can check out toys from the past. There's a Cabbage Patch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here's one you're going to like, Chuck, right here. I was thinking to myself, you know what?
The rocking horse?
I had a Nintendo just like this.
Oh, yeah. I did have that. No, I didn't have that. A friend did.
I was playing.
I spent a lot of time with him.
Tecmo Bowl and duck hunting that baby, and I'm wondering how old am I now, because these things are in a museum. What are we doing here? And hey, this is cool.
That is cool.
This is a lineup of photos from old-time basketball, and none other than Williston great Phil Jackson laying up a shot right here on that photo. You see, it was in 1963. In Grand Forks, the Williston Coyotes and the Grafton Spoilers in an opening round of the state tournament. The Coyotes went on to win the 1963 State A title, and Phil Jackson would win 2 NBA championships and then 11 NBA titles as the coach of the Chicago Bulls and the Los Angeles Lakers.
So, yeah. Pretty cool. One of their 4 state titles. Wilson, actually, the pretty cool thing we were looking at this. In 1975, both the boys and girls at Williston won the state title. I remember actually I was... Oh, what was I, 9? I remember watching that because Kevin Spooner, he was a lefty. He was the point guard. He was one of my favorite players. He was an all-stater. Him and Bruce Baudry and Gene Johnson, they were 3 all-staters on that team, and I was cheering for him. I don't know why. I mean, not that I wasn't cheering for Bismarck High or Bismarck Century at the time.
Well, and the Coyotes got such a great history in sports and basketball. The girls in the 70s were outstanding, and they had such good boys teams as well as. Hey, we're back inside the Olson Gymnasium now at halftime. Century on top, 57-26. And it's your Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. Get your car and life back on the road as accidents happen. And they'll fix your vehicle at Jerome's. They've been doing it since 1975. 701-852-5126. Call them and schedule your collision repair and other service today. It's their specialty, and they value you and your car at Jerome's Collision Center. Century Patriots were colliding with points in that first half as they put up 57 in the first 18 minutes. And Chuck, let's run through those halftime numbers brought to you by Jerome's Collision Center.
Yeah, actually got them all shockingly enough. As Camden Kramer has 21. He's got 4 threes in that first half. Just 1 for 2 from the free throw line. So there's one thing he's saying, I missed the free throw. That's not good. 10 for Xavier Haroldstead in a nice solid first half. 8 each for Braylon Aldinger. Aldinger off the bench, 2 threes and a bucket. And Gibson Kinnebrew at 8 early on and did not score the last 9 minutes, but doesn't mean he didn't play well. 5 for Garrett Nisley, 2 for Ami Spears off the bench. And then Joey Kralik has a bucket for their total of 57. For the Coyotes, 7 in scoring column, I should say. Justin Ergens leads them with 7, had the first 5 points for the Coyotes, scored just 2 later. Leo Kendor off the bench. Man, he looked good. He had 6 points, 4 for Jackson Janot. Beckham Tolman had a bucket. Joel Heraldez. God, let's see.
Heraldez.
I have all the phonetics. Heraldez, yes, exactly. He had 2. Noah Rath had a bucket. And then Drake Lopez Cervantes had 3. He had 1 bucket. He had a triple for their 26. They were 1 for 2 from the free throw line, and they made 1 3 in that first half. For the Patriots, they had, 5, 6, 7 threes, and from the free throw line, they were 5 of 7. So the Patriots just rolled 28 in the first 9 minutes, 29 in the second 9 minutes.
And you get a little Ryan Family Dealership replay package here at the break as well. You can find them online at driveryan.com. All right, fans, that put the wrap on our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. Contact them today, 701-852-5126. Schedule your collision repair or other service at Jerome's. Century leads at the break. Second half comes up next here on the PSP Network.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There are some things in life we can't control, but what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome.
and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
Back in action in our second half. Century has the rock first. Kinnaroo will rise from the free throw line. Swish.
A little high pick by Kramer. Goes hard to his right, pulls up from that right elbow.
Here's your second half lineups. Harper, Janot, Rivlin, Ergens, and St. Charles out there first for Williston. Set that Century lineup when they get possession as St. Charles with the rack attack.
Yeah, a little dribble or a hesitation dribble. Blew by Nisley, leaned in with that right hand.
Century has Kramer, Nisley, Kinnebrew, Haroldstad, and Kralik. How about that little no-look? Extra pass, Kinnebrew frees himself from deep. Nope. Kept alive by Nisley. Kralik weaving through the defense.
The big guy just stuck his head down and said, I'm splitting this double team, and I'm going to finish it with the underhand scoop.
Man, would you call him the big guy like that? He did that in football, that one replay where we had the big fella.
I just like how he plays. He just, just the effort's really awesome, and then just smart player.
Missed by a Rivland. Century back. Nisley with the post. Fades and fires short.
You think about him. It doesn't jump particularly high, not particularly fast, but just does all the things he needs to do. Right? Oh, it was good defense initially, but maybe had the left hand maybe down on the hip.
Yeah, a little dislodge there is Justin Ergens.
I'm going to say, Todd, man, you got to feel confident if you're going to wear some bright pink shoes. I don't think I could do it.
That reminds me of, I asked Cole about that, our broadcast partner Cole Higlin one time. I said, would you ever wear shoes like that? He says, no, I tried to. And my dad said, you either be able to be dunk like Michael Jordan and be the best player on the floor every night, or you ain't wearing shoes like that.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
And Cole's like, yeah, I wasn't any of those things, so I guess I couldn't wear shoes like that.
Well, he was probably the best player most nights.
Yeah, exactly.
He probably had that one.
Yeah.
And he could dunk.
Well, he said he had to dunk like Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay, that's different.
Oh, how about the double clutch?
A drive and glide and spin, the right-handed spinner off the glass. He's got 2 buckets this second half, 12 for the game now. If you're wondering about the, is it mercy rule? I don't know what they call it, but it's 30 points under 9 minutes with a running clock.
We are angling towards that in a hurry. Oh, the reverse.
Tell you, St. Charles is getting to the rim. Twice now he's done that.
Haroldstad into the painted area.
That's a travel. They missed that one, huh?
Nisley might have shuffled the puppies. Xavion Haroldstad couldn't hit it.
Maybe that was karma.
63-30, Century on top on your BNC Bank scoreboard. They know your life's busy. They make managing money easy. Locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Find BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. Nisley's going to go up and lay it in.
He was thinking about it. Had too much love from behind him by Drew Harper. Well, he was saying, I know you're not going to dunk on me.
Drew Harper, you can hear the footsteps.
Yep.
And Nisley appears to be more of a 2-foot jumper.
Yeah, he's not. Gibby can pretty much jump off any foot, I think.
Yeah.
All the above. 1, 2, right, left.
Rivlin hasn't gotten going.
No, man, he's a 17-point-a-game scorer, and he's scoreless.
Made 10 threes on the season. Hasn't hit one tonight. Nisley from downtown. Nope. Rivlin rebounds.
Well, Sisters Logan's having a good season, as are the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Holy cow. They're undefeated, I think, right?
I don't know that for certain, but I know they're doing well.
Yeah. She missed a couple games early, but, man, she's really played well.
Xavion Haroldstad, little nudge on the backside of the Coyotes.
His second.
And Williston triggers it into their own hoop. Don't get it into Rivlin. Now they better get it in, and they don't.
His coaches kept thinking he was going to throw it. He faked it about 5 times, and Coach just kind of walking back like, I was about going to say, jump in and go throw it to me.
I'm throwing it. Nope, I'm not. No. He thought about it about 5 times.
He did, totally. I thought he was going to let her go.
Century to the 28-foot line. Now they will reverse it right in front of the Patriot bench. They clear out a side. Haroldstad missed everything.
Wild finish. Coach Manor to see enough of that.
Bounce it in the head. Coyotes get it to St. Charles. Double team comes. Extra pass. Harper. No. Right on line, but short. A lot of this game has been running wind sprints.
Yeah.
Extra pass. Haroldstad wide open. Cash.
Yeah, great pass by Nisley. Went hard to the rim. Drew all kinds of defenders. Left Haroldstad wide open on the weak side.
2 for 10 on threes for the season. Haroldstad put that one in. St. Charles to Rivlin. Can he get one to go? Nothing but nylon.
There he gets off the Schneid.
Chance Rivlin's got his first points of the night. Kennebrew loose on the baseline for 2 more.
You know, almost like a defensive end. He went down low, so low, went kind of underneath the shoulder of the defender and kept his balance.
Janot puts it on the deck, almost taken away there by Haroldstad. Somebody away from the basketball. Going to get called for a foul. It's going to be Janot on Williston. Hey fans, today's game also brought to you in part by BSN. Equipment, uniforms, coaches, apparel. They do it all. Call your local BSN sales pro today.
Williston kid does. They're kind of like, wow, what? I thought it was our ball.
I think it was it's the old dribble handoff, and then once you hand it off, you can't do anything as that guy handing it off.
Okay.
Janot, little extra. Oh, nice play. Good hands there by Rivlin. He wants to go 1-on-3 to the Euro. Couldn't get the roll, and Ami Spears, the birthday boy, clears the board.
Ami's 6'8". Used all of his 6'8" there.
Caden Wellstead reverses it to Aldinger. Back to Wellstead. Kennebrew.
Well, there's a two-hand shiver.
Little hand check on the baseline on Justin Ergens. Well, all these teams now will have a break until after the Christmas holiday. They'll allow the coaches and teams to put in a few of the things they didn't get into the preseason and kind of do an in-season report card after 3-4 games, see what they need to improve on, and come back strong after the holiday. We will have Century right after the break against the Dickinson Mavericks.
Hey, they're playing well.
Yep.
That'll be a good game. Nick Stevenson, Boston Cranston.
Cranston just went over 1,000 points.
Coach's kid. Yes. I mean, they're a good team.
Yeah, the league's going to be good this year. You kind of touched on it, Chuck. I thought Mandan got off to a nice start. Obviously, the Bismarck Demons.
Yeah.
I was really impressed with Kalik Austin and Artie Carlo and Weston Scott. So they got some piece parts to do the Demons.
And then enough guys around them too, right? I mean, they got 5 other guys that can defend you.
And wait till you get to see Jonathan Rubidou. He looks like a different player.
I watched him against Fargo South.
Yeah.
Early in the season, and he looked really good.
Yeah, for the Legacy Sabres, this man, he has got it locked on automatic tonight.
Raylan Aldinger, 3 for 3 from 3 tonight. And he was, what did you say? My sheet's not updated. He's 2 for 13. Okay. 5 for 16 is not bad.
Coming into the night. Oh, they might go lob. Nope. Wellstead leaves it in.
He didn't see it. He was locked in.
I saw the lob.
A little lob. I was fouling that all the. Gibby saw the lob. Caden said, I haven't scored yet. Come on, man. I need to get in the books.
That's right. These are the games where I got to get in the box. Tolman couldn't hit it from the right wing. Ami Spears with an out-of-zone rebound. I think our dunk number is going to be well under, but the threes are now falling.
Yeah. Nisley just kind of a lazy 3, right? Just dribble. Nobody picked him up, so such a good shooter.
Leo Kender. Oh, in and out Heartbreak Hotel for Noah Rath. Century 78, Williston 33 with 11 and just under 11 to play in the contest.
A little trapping D, I think, for Williston. Maybe not.
I think 3 guys were playing man-to-man, and 1 guy was playing the trap.
Yeah, I think so. That's exactly what was happening.
And then he figured it out. Nisley again. Nope, short. Good box out there by Rath. Gets it up ahead to Cervantes. He gets to the elbow. Will rise from there and ricochet it off the tin. Rebound to Nisley, and here comes Century. Aldinger has been feeling it. Hello.
Braylon Aldinger, have a night, my man. Got 5 points coming into this game for the whole season. And he's got 4 threes tonight.
Aldinger has gotten a bunch tonight.
That's like 4 steps.
Tolman down the right side of the lane. After the 3-4 steps, they say there's going to be a foul. Caden Williston picks that up. Hey fans, today's game brought to you by Planet Pizza. Giant lunch buffet, and they deliver 701-852-1700. That's Planet Pizza. UPS store in Minot brings you tonight's game. On South Broadway in the Marketplace Foods Plaza, they're there for all your packing and shipping needs. Because that one gets kicked out of bounds.
No, yeah, it was good defense by Braylon Aldinger as he tipped it off the foot of St. Charles.
And today's game also brought to you in part by Minot State. Be seen, be heard, be you at MSU. MSU grads get jobs, period. Kinnebrew with the hesitation. Extra pass. Wellstead. Leo Kendor got a piece of that. Gibson saw it and tracks it down. Second chance Century. And Nisley got hit from behind, and he'll shoot a couple.
Aldinger was locked and loaded on that left wing. He was hoping for another Nisley pass out to him.
That's not a shooting foul?
I thought it was.
Interesting.
Apparently not. Apparently got bumped before he went up. I'm guessing he was in a lot of traffic.
Century on the inbound. Aldinger gets the side cleared out. Free throw line to Gibby. Now Aldinger.
Yeah, that was
wide right on that one.
That was a heat check right there.
Why not?
That was deep. That was 25. You got to let her go, though, right?
Leo Kendor gallops to the rack.
I knew that wasn't going to get off cleanly as he attracted 2 defenders, Nisley and Kinnebrew. But good aggressive take there by St. Charles.
Oh, yeah, I beg your pardon. There was not Leo Kendor, thank you. Mittency St. Charles. To the Serve Pro free throw line where they got 24/7 emergency service. And St. Charles buries that.
He was 3 for 10 coming into the game, so that was a good looking free throw there. As I think Nisley and Kinnebrew, I think they are done. Stick a fork in those 2 gentlemen. I don't think they could be coming back.
Not up 81-34. As St. Charles gets them both.
6 points in this second half for St. Charles. As he'll take a seat now. Get some love from the assistant coaches.
Hey fans, contact Farstead Oil to find out about their wholesale fuel, mobile lubricants, and DEF needs as Century turns it over. Here comes Leo Kendor for 2 more.
Yeah, a little shoulder against Kramer and said, get out of here. And Kendor, again, another great athletic play. 8 points for Leo.
Farstead Oil been doing it since 1938. Again, wholesale fuel, mobile lubricants, and DEF, diesel exhaust fluid. Got to get that for my truck. Oh, from way downtown, Camden Kramer.
Yeah, first shot of the second half for him. He had 21 in the first half, but he's got 5 threes now for Camden. Kind of pointed up, said, hey, don't forget about me, guys.
That one was the farthest one out.
Yep.
Heraldez has the rock to Janot. Century 84, Williston 37. Tolman backing his way in. Spins to that right shoulder and couldn't hit it.
I think we're in the running clock time here.
Yeah, these last 9 are going to fly by.
Yeah, they'll go fast.
Plus, these Zebras are probably going to swallow them.
All I got to say is, I mean, not that I don't want the band to be here because I thought they were great, but I'm going to appreciate the walk down. I don't need to test the knee anymore. It's going to be a nice, easy walk to the stairs and down for the interview.
Joey Kralik tried to 3-ball on the other end, couldn't hit it.
You know, one thing I wanted to comment too, it was pretty special for the Safety Council this week. Ooh. Hold on here. Let me finish
Tommy
that.
Spears.
Spears with the putback. But we were able, the safety council, to come in and do a bunch of Alive at 25 training in Century this week, and it was great to hear Coach Mattern. They did it during their PE classes, so we taught all the freshmen and seniors. We went through a Alive at 25, which is kind of a defensive driving class, and kudos to the Century school board is able to step up and decide to do that, and thankful listening to Coach Mattern saying how well it went and how the kids appreciated the training, and it's cool. It's an important part that we do in terms of training that, and kids know how when they're in the vehicle, they are in charge. So shout out to Century on that one. It was nice for us to come in all week.
As Williston's William Leonardi had a hoop. Century's going to send in Kennebrew and Nisley and Haroldstead.
Coming back again, all right.
Tolman with the scoop. That was blocked by Aldinger, but they said he was sliding into the body of Beckham Tolman.
You know, and one thing Coach Mattern has always said is, hey, we only have so many games for our guys to play, right?
Yep.
And so we have a rotation, and we're going to play it. We got JV games. We got kids playing JV. They get all kinds of minutes, right? So don't be surprised if our guys are playing late in the game. It's not about stat stuff, and it's about guys just getting their minutes.
Yeah, you only get about 27 of them.
Yep.
If you make it all the way to the state tournament, if you don't get that far, you don't get that many. But
they got that many last year, 26-1. I'm trying to think who they lost to. Was it Bismarck High?
I don't remember.
I guess I can look here. Hold on.
Tolman gets them both at the stripe.
I will tell you.
Century reverses it in front of their bench.
Yeah, Bismarck High, 84-75 in January. So they're on a roll here. Speaking of on a roll, holy cow.
Speaking of on a roll, yeah. Camden Kramer. His team just keeps setting them up, and he just keeps knocking them down. There's the latest one on your Ryan Family Dealership replay.
We got to put this one on our matchup sheets. They won 15 to finish out the regular season last year. Or the state tournament, right? So this is the finish 25 season. And they've won, this will be their 5th, so 20 in a row for the Patriots.
Well, win streaks don't come easy in the WDA.
No.
But this team is good, as turning and burning there in the lane was Drew Harper. Camden Kramer, by the way, just knocked down his 6th three of the night.
A lot of fans still sticking around, TD. They're waiting for some highlight reel. It just feels like they're waiting for something to happen. Nope, too late.
No.
They got their one last chance to do something, and they're going to get all subbed out.
Aldinger, Wellstead, Spears, and Zakai Haroldstead in.
Little brother for Xavier Haroldstead. Zakai had a good football season, too.
Yep.
Wide receiver, D-back.
Century up big, 89-41. Stay tuned. Our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame show. Tommy Spears. Send it in.
Everybody's love. That's what they were waiting to see, TD. Look at the top right up there. He's got a big fan section there with the pom-poms. Loving it for the Patriots and Ami Spears. And his birthday, TD. Happy birthday, Ami. I could be the POG or the move of the game.
Zakai Haroldstead with the wraparound, and here it comes, the birthday boy with the flush.
Let's see it.
Ami Spears.
First the
little passing lane defense, got his steps organized. Bam!
Boom. Red shoe dunk right there.
Look at him.
He's still smiling, TD.
Strutting her back down the court, baby.
I love it. Ooh, we got a little shove behind from.
And Zakai Haroldstead will retain possession, but that clock doesn't.
It goes fast.
It motors when it doesn't stop on any of these out of bounds or anything like that. As Wellstead sets it up, crosses over, gets by St. Charles for 2.
Boy, nice job. He sets him up with that right hand, and then a little whoop crossover to the left side and hard to the basket. No help. Good finish by Caden.
Leo Kender couldn't finish that one with the left. Rebound to Spears, and here comes Haroldstead.
Century's going to pick up victory number 5 on the season. Williston will fall to 0-4 as Aldinger with the friendly roll.
Is that a 3?
Nope.
Just a deuce. Yeah, really got a nice roll. Hit the back of the rim and went up. Just softly finished through the net. Aldinger, this has got to be a career high of 16.
Oh, a little leap and leaner, and then the putback for Chance Rivlin, and he'll be shooting a couple.
Yeah, he hasn't had a chance to display his skills a whole lot tonight because he's kind of been locked down on the defensive side. Good up and under that time against Braylon Aldinger. Appreciate Father Aldinger and Perry Bowl and all the planning team financial guys for being one of our great sponsors.
They've been with us since the very beginning.
Yeah, they've been such a great sponsor. BNC Bank, we were able to do Weston Scott, one of the kids, so I love it when you got sponsors that have kids playing.
And Rivland couldn't convert the second one from the stripe. Reminder, you got basketball action coming up tomorrow here on the PSP Network. Get to third place and championship from the Our Redeemers tournament up in the Magic City. There's a Leo Kendor again in the passing lane. Couldn't complete the steal, but he's been all over the court. And then on Monday, you got a triple header of high school hockey. Legacy at Mandan, Dickinson at Century, Minot at Bismarck High, and Velva and Berthold basketball action. All those in the capital city, too, in the Bismarck-Mandan area. So going to get your hockey fill on Monday night.
Which one are you doing?
Legacy and Mandan.
Okay.
That'll be good, too. Because
yeah, give me. I don't know what the breakdown is this year. I know Century struggled a little bit.
Every time we've been over to Mandan for Legacy and Mandan, it's been like shootout or overtime. It's just been strange things afoot. So that'll be a good one. Both teams playing good, too. Bismarck High's got a couple wins already on the season, so they take on Minot. From downtown, Noah Rath.
Triple for Noah, just pulls up from outside the three-point line. First 3 of the season for him.
95-45. Century leads this one by an even 50 as there goes Zakai Haroldstad. No, we're going the other way.
Good job by Drake Lopez Cervantes stepping in there, drawing that offensive foul on Zakiah Haroldstead.
And looking down to see if can get anybody else with the shirts off tonight for Century. Doesn't look like it is.
Trying to clear their one runaway, being safe, Todd. Get all the stuff out of the way. Ooh.
Oh, nice play. Heraldez finds Noah Rath.
I tell you what, Rath's played had a good second half.
He's got 5 straight for the Coyotes. And we're down to 1:12 to play. Again, reminder, stay tuned. Our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame show comes up next.
Oh, boy. Sucks to get old, TD.
And Chuck's peeling himself out of the broadcast booth.
Oh.
Yeah, that's see, we were playing with Ataris and Nintendos back in our day, and now we have a hard time getting out of the broadcast booth. Down to 40 seconds left in the contest. Quick step by Haroldstad. Extra pass, Aldinger. No, in and out. Wellstead battling. Heraldez is going to be shooting some free throws here for the Coyotes. And Joel Heraldez will be at the line. Interesting note about Joel, or Joel, if you prefer. As he cashed money in that first free throw. He competed this fall for Sports Illustrated's Youth Athlete of the Year award. It was a fundraiser for the V Foundation and Cancer Research. So, Heraldez, I never did find out if they've decided if he was competing for it, if he got to be a finalist or anything like that, as he knocks down a couple free throws here for the Williston Coyotes. Down to 20 seconds left in the contest. Century, shot clock. They'll have to put up a shot here as Herr comes up to Spears. Zakai Haroldstad, I don't think Century's going to shoot it.
as Aldinger loses his footing, gets it off to Ami Spears, and he's just going to have it taken away by Leonardi. And that will do it. And a final on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Century victorious, 95-49. And we welcome you to our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame show. Planning Team Financial Advisors, helping clients work towards financial freedom. And Shots Crossroads, your postgame headquarters. You can order online at shotscrossroads.com. Century improves to 5-0 in the season. Williston improves or falls to 0-4. And Chuck Claremont has made his way down courtside, and he's got, I thought he was going to get Common Swentz there, Doug Swenson, but we'll get a word with head coach Darren Mattern and some of the Patriot particulars. And let's send it down courtside. Take it away, Chuck.
Thanks, Todd. You know, Coach, you came out here, and what's your expectations? You're playing a team where you're pretty sure you're going to get the victory. What things were you trying to do tonight?
Well, I think just like any time you have an opportunity to play a game, you try to get better. And, you know, you only get so many. And, you know, we talked to the team before the game tonight. This is hard to believe, but we're a fourth of the way through our season already. I mean, this is 5 games in out of a 20-game schedule, 21-game schedule, so it goes fast. So you don't have a lot of opportunities. So we're going to use every opportunity we have to get better in practice and in games, and you know, try to maximize our potential.
And I like how your team played tonight. One of the things we had for a keys of the game was unselfish play, and it felt like watching you guys tonight. Your team is very unselfish. They move the basketball, not a lot of one-on-one plays. Surely got a little sloppy sometimes, but again, you got to be pleased that your team overall just moving the basketball.
Well, I think that's been an emphasis. I think the more guys you can put in double figures, obviously the more difficult you're going to be to defend and play against. So that's an emphasis, but you're right, Chuck. We got to do a better job of cleaning some of our little things up, and that's going to be an emphasis going forward. So we've got some practice time here over the break now, and then coming back on the second, we got a tough opponent coming in Dickinson. So obviously they're a really good basketball team with four starters back. So, you know, we got a tough stretch here. So we'll take a few days off over break and use our practice time to try to get better.
Yeah, we were talking about the West Region. There's a lot of good teams.
Oh, no question. I don't think that's any different than any year. So, you know, we got a group that likes to play, and, you know, I think we have some growth yet. So the experience obviously is good, and we got to get better over Christmas break, and then hopefully come out on the second, play a good basketball game.
Every win's good, Coach. That's 20 in a row. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Camden Kramer, you are on the roll tonight, man. You could feel it, obviously, and, you know, talk me through that. There's games and you come out here, you just know you're shooting it. Did you feel it in practice before when you were doing warm-ups?
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly just my teammates and my coaches trusting in me to shoot the ball, so they give me the green light, so I can just shoot the ball, and it was going in tonight.
You know, and the beauty for you too is you got guys that are unselfish. You got a guy like Kralik who loves getting the ball in and out. He's a great passer. There's a lot of times where you got yourself in perfect position for some good open looks.
Yeah, definitely. Joey gets a lot of assists a game, and I always tell him, like, thank you, because he's the one who gets me a lot of my three-pointers. So it's awesome having a guy like Joey who's super unselfish and can give me the ball.
You know, talk to me about your new role. You're coming in as a point guard now, not filling in, but stepping in the big shoes of Drew Kemple. That's a big change for you, you know. Now, tonight you didn't have to be a real true point guard tonight. It looks like you guys are getting out running, but, you know, talk to me about your mindset getting into these games now, knowing that, hey, you're going to have to be that leader in some of those tighter games.
Definitely. So Drew was a big guy for us last year. I got to watch him all year and practice with him, so I learned a lot from him. And, yeah, it's just a bigger role for me. Have to get my guys involved and bring up the ball, take care of the ball, and I've been doing that my whole life, so I love doing that.
All right, great win tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
All right, TD, back to you.
All right, you heard there from 17th-year head coach Darren Mattern for the Century Patriots, and the senior Camden Kramer, who knocks down 6 threes tonight to pace Century to a 95-49 win on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame show rolls on from Century High School. It's a Patriots sweep tonight here on the PSP Network.
Is proudly proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
Kind of a Mardi Gras atmosphere here at Lynette Olson Gymnasium at Century High School tonight as the Patriots on alumni night stay undefeated. They move to 5-0 in the season. 95-49 victory over the Williston Coyotes. Your Planning Team Financial Advisors, Shots Crossroads postgame show. Planning Team Financial Advisors here to help you work towards achieving your financial goals, whether that's planning for farm or business succession. You can visit them online at planningteam.com, and Shots Crossroads getting filled up in their delicious menu that includes the famous 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. That was Century early and often tonight. They win at 95-49. And for a look at the final game numbers, here's Chuck Claremont.
All right, TD, thanks for the Coyotes. Nobody in double figures. Leo Kender, a good game. 8 points for him. I'm going to go right down the line because a lot of kids got in the scoring column. They had 10 in the scoring column. So Jackson Jeanette had 4 for Beckham Tolman, 4 for Joel Heraldez, 6 for St. Charles, 3 for Riveland, 7 for Noah Rath, 7 for Ergens, 3 for Lopez Cervantes. I mentioned 8 for Kendor, and then 2 for Leonardi for their 49. For the Patriots, Coach talked about getting guys in double figures. They had 4 guys in double figures tonight, led by the 27 of Camden Kramer, as he had 6 threes tonight. Shot the ball really well for his 27 points. Gibson Kinnebrew had 14. including a monster dunk. Xavier Haroldstedt played great game tonight. He had 13 points for the Patriots tonight. And Garrett Nisley, a couple threes for him and his 10 points, so 4 guys in double figures. And then Ami Spears had 6, including one we might see later on here tonight. Caden Wellstead with 4 off the bench, and Joey Kralik had 4 for their 95 points. He'll add up threes. They had 4, 5, 6 the second half. So they finished with 13 threes in total. Did not shoot a free throw the second half, and 5 for 7 in that first half. So they led it early and often. It was 57-26 at halftime, and then running clock ended up with 95-49. So coach said, it's crazy to think, TD, we're getting 25 games. You're 20% of the way through the season.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. You talk about regular season, it's really 20 games. So you're 25% through. That's just hard to believe.
Yeah, it doesn't seem possible, right? That we're a fourth of the way through the season already.
No.
As you were going through those numbers, you saw a Ryan Family Dealership highlight package from the contest today as Century gets a big night from Gibby Kinnerbrew, gets a big night from Braylon Aldinger, gets a big night from Camden Kramer, and they're victorious 95-49. All right, fans, it's time now for your Spas Etc. move of the game. Take your spa and your home to the next level. Massive inventory, next level sales team. You can find the perfect spa, sauna, or game for your rec room at Spas Etc. And your move of the game comes to you courtesy of the birthday boy.
Love it.
Tonight, baby.
Ami Spears, my man.
A little passing.
Look at this.
Passing lane defense.
Gets a steal.
Get the puppy set and rise up with the one-hand sledgehammer.
And just look at the fans on the opposite side. Look at the smile on his face. Look at the top right up there. He's got his whole cheering section with pom-poms popped up. That's pretty cool.
That is awesome.
There
Let
we
that
go.
baby roll again. The one-handed jam for Ami
I think
Spears.
even the coach has got a smile on that one, TD.
Yeah, you see the pom-poms up on the top right. That was a good catch right there, partner. There's your Ami Spears Thunder Dunk, your move of the game tonight. Inventory, next level sales team, perfect spa, sauna, game for your rec room at Spas, etc. Bringing you our move of the game tonight. We wrap up the week tomorrow with third place and championship game action from the R Redeemers Class B tournament. Coverage begins at 4:30 tomorrow on the PSP Network. And then next week, a shortened schedule due to the holiday, but you got a triple header of hockey on Monday. Legacy at Mandan, Dickinson at Century, Minot at Bismarck High, and Velva at Berthold basketball on Monday. There's your schedule, and then we have the holiday break. And then after that, you got the Mandan holiday tournaments upcoming on December 29th, 30th, and 31st. Class B boys basketball over the holiday break. All right, fans, last thing for us, it is our MVP of the contest brought to you by Sport Clips. They keep you looking your best. You can check in online with a hairstylist today at sportclips.com. And your game MVP, the guy who knocks down 6 threes tonight, that's Camden Kramer.
Yeah, great job with the interview, too, with Camden Kramer. And just unselfish player and got a lot of open looks. That was a deep one right there. That was, I'm feeling it when you're pulling up from 26.5 probably right there. And he said he was feeling it. He sure was. Here we go again. Ami Spears gets the little hand back assist, too. So birthday boys all over in this post-game love.
It's an Ami Spears kind of night. Yeah, congratulations. The senior Camden Kramer is your Sport Clips MVP. Check out their MVP haircut experience, and that'll put a wrap on the activities tonight from Century High School. Big thanks to all of our sponsors, including our post-game sponsors, Planning Team Financial Advisors, and Shots Crossroads, and your Sport Clips MVP, Camden Kramer, and your Ami Spears one-handed jam is your Spas Etc. move of the game. Great work with the team tonight. Landon Domrys, Aaron Wald producing, running the cameras for us. For my partner Chuck Claremont, Todd Domrys repeating your final scores. It's a Century sweep tonight. The girls win at 81-46. And the Patriot boys complete the nightcap sweep with a 95-49 victory over the Williston Coyotes. Thanks for joining us, fans. Happy holidays, and until next time, so long from Lynette Olson Gymnasium at Century High School.